And we are live Monday Night Football, Dolphins and the Saints. And what I'm excited about, have to be honest, little fanboy of Ian Book. Oh, it is going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night. Welcome on in, friends of the channel. Welcome on in. Smash that like button for some Monday Night Football. We have Tua against Ian Book in his debut of NFL action here. He did play, I think, 2 quarters in the preseason, but we're so excited for Ian Book to definitely have maybe a good night for the Saints. Now, our free pick was the Dolphins minus 2.5, but still, as a Notre Dame fan, you want to see Ian Book have a good night tonight. Well, we have 4-player prop bets. We'll get into that just as kickoff starts. Welcome on in. Gotta get the bag. Fun fact, you have Waddle and Kamara on my fantasy team. You need 36 for them combined to win and advance to a 4K other. Wow, nice job. Gotta get the bag. We'll root for you. David A, man, what's going on? Good luck to the Saints, and if you're on them tonight, if you're a fan or betting them. But Monday Night Football about to kick off. Settle on in, folks. It is Dolphins Saints here with playoff spots on the line. It's taken in the goal line off the kickoff by the Dolphins, and that's going to be taken out to about the 21-yard line. I believe that was Lewis there maybe on the return. And Tua's going to get the ball first here. Let's go straight into what our picks are for tonight. Tommy Mayer, friend of the channel, what is up, buddy? So we got 4-player props, and all of them are good for the Saints, and we went one bad for Tua. We'll start with Tua. We'll talk about his right now. We took over half an interception, so at least one interception in this game. I haven't been secretive about not liking Tua. I think the guy's not going to be a quarterback in this league for a long time. He threw 2 last week against the Jets, and I think against the Saints defense he will throw one. So we have a prop bet on him throwing an interception. We'll get into the other 3 prop bets, which are all on the Saints side in a minute. Tua, though, in gun, does throw, and that is complete for about 4 yards out to Gesicki. So second down and 6 coming up. Shane Russell, what's up, man? This was the easiest NFL week betting-wise. It sure was. I mean, hell, we went 3-0 and won our bet of the year, so of course it was easy. So easy. Tommy, you're giving Tua one more chance. Oh, Tiffany, welcome back. Hey, how are you? Welcome on in. Glad to see everyone. 14-23 early moments, first quarter here, and Tua's in the gun. Back to throw. Looks into the flat, but throws left side, and he's got a man. That is complete. That is out to Jaylen Waddle, close to a first down, but it is going to be 3rd down and 2 coming up for Tua. So we'll get into our player props for the Saints here in just a little bit. Again, we did bet that Tua would throw at least 1 interception in this game. Listen, it's not that I hate Tua, it's just that he just hasn't impressed me. And in all honesty, and Tommy kind of, mirrors what I'm about to say, he's just not impressive to me, and he just hasn't shown me, what the likes of, Joe Burrow's done. So Tua back to throw on 3rd down, a little pass into the flat, that goes to Waddle, actually. Ooh, that's going to be a flag, too. What are you doing? Lattimore absolutely is an idiot. I'm sorry, that was in the flat, I think to Gaskin maybe, but what is Lattimore doing there? The guy's out of bounds, and you absolutely throw him to the sideline even more. No, that was Waddle. I was right. That was Waddle. Personal foul is going to give you another 15 yards and push this out over midfield, I believe. Just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Thanks, K.A. Wow. Welcome back, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I hope so. I hope that's a lock. All right, Tiffany, hey, thanks for stopping in. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a great night. Good to see you. Always appreciative of anybody who stops by for 1 second or hours upon hours. So it is going to be 1st down and 10 here for the Miami Dolphins. Our free pick was minus 2.5. We actually got the better number. I think they went all the way up to 3.5. And they run to, that looks like Duke Johnson, if I'm not mistaken there, number 28. He gets about a yard and a half, and is across midfield into Saints territory. Tommy, it is, man. The stage is set for him. And if anybody watched the free pick that we gave out with the minus 2.5, one of the things and why we said it's a very tiny play on the Dolphins tonight is because look at their last 6 games, their opponents are 23-47, and the one winning opponent, the Baltimore Ravens, they got on a short week at home on Thursday Night Football. 2nd down and 8, Tua in the gun here. Waddle goes in motion to the left-hand side. Johnson in the backfield hands it off to Johnson, and he goes absolutely nowhere, maybe a yard at that. So 3rd down and long coming up. And Tua's going to have to throw to one of his receivers, or maybe Gesicki here, who's basically a slot receiver for this team. Trey Franklin, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome on in, friend of the channel. Good to see you. Glad the Bills won, Shane. I was too. We have them on a future bet, and we have your Packers on a future bet. So I'm glad both those teams won. Little more breathing room for the Bills going into the playoffs. 3rd down and 6 coming up. Tua in the gun, trip bunch to the right. Waddle is in the backfield, goes in motion to the left-hand side, goes into the flat. Tua looks his way, but ends up throwing incomplete to Gaskin, who was absolutely wide open. And the Miami Dolphins are going to have to punt on their first possession. And this is why. I mean, like, how do you miss Gaskin here? He's wide open. Oh, so bad. Although Gaskin did pull up a little there. I don't know if he's continued his stride. So maybe I'll put a little on him too. Got to get the bag. I understand that. I understand they can't control their schedule. I don't have a problem with that. But when people argue that Tua is God because he's won 6 in a row, I'm going to disagree with that because of who they've played. If you look at their first 7-8 games, they went 1-7, and they were 1-5 against teams that were 500 and better. So I'm not arguing with, them having the schedule that they did, but I'm going to argue with people who say that Tua is great because he's won 6. But what I'm focused on right now is friend of the channel because he's a Notre Dame grad, and that is Ian Book. Ian Book. Oh, man, I cannot wait for him to start. Unfortunately, we did go to a timeout right off the bat. So, guys, welcome on in. Monday Night Football. Dolphins and the Saints here. Put your best bets in the chat below. 54%. Wow, this one's pretty even on the votes so far. 54% saying Dolphins, 46 to the Saints. So, smash that like button for us going 3-0 yesterday on our free picks. Raiders pick moneyline winner. We had the under on Tampa Bay, under 43 there. That came out a winner. And then our bet of the year, Bills-Patriots, over 43.5. Easy blowout winner on that one. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Where is Lindsay? Who's Lindsay? Are you talking about Philip Lindsay? Trey, it is scary that 73% of the money is on the Dolphins, but you know what? And I was talking to somebody in our comment section off the video today. As a pro bettor, I gotta be honest with you, I hate that. I hate when people look at money. I don't ever look at where the money's going. Never. Blinders. Sometimes, I know where it's going because you hear it, you see it. But I don't pay attention to that at all because you know what? There's times that the public's right. There's times that the public's way wrong. You just got to know when is which. And if you just keep to your mission at the end, which is winning, I can't stand looking at that stuff. But you're right. Scary. Thank you, gotta get the bag. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's not taking care of business. I'm just saying he's not. Nobody should say that this guy's the savior of quarterbacks right now. Who knows? Ian Book might come out and throw. And by the way, let's get into our 3-member bets that we have. 3 prop bets, all in the passing game. I got Ian Book over 180.5 passing yards. I think they come out and surprise people. I think they're going to throw. He was pretty good at Notre Dame. Nick Vanette, over 22.5 receiving yards. I like tight ends. And if you look, Miami Dolphins give up a ton of yardage to tight ends. So Nick Vanette, over 22.5 receiving yards. And also Callaway, because he's one of the only receivers out there. 34.5 receiving yards. I like the over on that. So it's all in the passing game on our player props. So when Ian Book has the ball, we'll see what he does. They're going to go heavy to Kamara like they did right there. But he's going to have to pass the ball as well if they want to win this game. Shane, I'll say they have been winning, but not as much as last year. And I think that's why people got on Tua as a good quarterback. I think he's been doing much better at winning games as a quarterback this year. If you look at last year, I think the defense carried them, and it was kind of a facade with him being a quarterback. So, 2nd down and 7, Ian Book. There's his first passes in the NFL, and that is complete. And who the hell is 86? I didn't even write him down on my big board. Who is that? I have no idea. Somebody tell me who that was. I feel like it's good and bad, right? Yeah, like knowing the names. Yeah. Trey, and that's another thing. You know what? One of the things we always write like a little blurb sometimes to our members. The biggest thing that we can't stand is when we don't look at any other cappers. We don't follow cappers on social media. I know a lot of cappers follow us. We don't do it. We don't want to hear, the noise. Ian Book, though, oh my God, Ian Book just threw a pick 6. Oh, welcome to the NFL, Ian Book. And I'm going to tell you, all day long, I had to hear people comment on our video about how Ian Book was going to come out winning this game. And I'm like, you don't know. Ian Book hasn't thrown an NFL pass. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's thrown 2. One's been a completion, and it wasn't even to the right team. Oh, my God. What a pass by Ian Book. I don't know why I gave New Orleans 3 points. So it's 6-0 Miami. 6-0. Oh, good stuff. Sports Betting Chick, welcome on in. Good to see you. Tommy Mayer, that's the only thing that actually worried us about the over 80 yards. Or 180 for Ian Book. Listen, we figured they'd be down in this game as the extra point's up and good. We figured they'd be down in this game, and he's going to have to pass the ball to win or have a chance, okay? So, the one thing we worried about was him playing so bad, Blake Bortles might come into this game. Oh, God. Early prediction, KA, on the Browns and the Steelers. I have no idea. We go to commercial break. 7-0 Dolphins here. God. Do you know the Browns actually have an easy way to win the AFC North Division? It's absolutely nuts. Look that up. Google how do Browns win North Division. It's just crazy. They only have to win their 2 games, and then only 2 other things have to happen. It's nuts. And they're in last place right now. Shane Russell, they try to get Drew Brees back. I mean, that would be so heartbreaking to Ian Book, only because Drew Brees now works for NBC, who does all the Notre Dame games. That'd be funny. Pick 6, Tommy. I know. I should have put a pick 6 on Ian Book. I looked at it. It was minus 183 though. I didn't want to lay that juice. Oh yeah, Trey. Yeah, you can get influence. Yeah, you don't even mean to let it influence you. You're right, but subconsciously you hear the things, you do things. We have those horse blinders on. That's what we really do. Don Fan, welcome on in, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Kidder, 96, Notre Dame, yes. No, because I'm a huge Notre Dame fan. Not just Ian Book. I mean, it's been 38 years of watching Notre Dame. I will say the earlier childhood years were much better than recent playoff games that we've been in. But, yeah. Are you a Notre Dame fan yourself? Oh, Kittler. No, Kidder. That's right. Kidder 96, yeah. Daniel, what's up, man? Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good one with your family as well. You took the Saints in the over, not worry about a TD. You need it for the over. You sure do, man. Yeah, that 37 was so low. And actually, I almost took one unit on multiple defensive touchdowns, and it was set at something like 22-1, and I really wish I would have taken it because I still think Tua is going to throw something here. So, guys, it's Monday Night Football. We're at commercial break. Miami pick 6 to start Ian Book's career in the NFL. I'm sure they'll make him throw the ball here. Although he doesn't have his helmet on, they might pull him right off the stage and put Blake Bortles in. I mean, this was pretty bad. This was telegraphed. In fact, if you look to the left, is that Kamara wide open in the flat? Oh, my God. If he would have just looked the other way, that might have been a touchdown. So bad. I don't even know if Ian Book can see over the line of scrimmage either, but regardless, guys, it's Monday Night Football, and we're going to have a good time tonight watching Ian Book's debut. Smash that like button if you could. It'd be awesome to get up to 50 likes tonight. That'd be sweet. 10:25 left. The kickoff goes into the end zone, and it's going to be first down. I think Oh, no, he is going to grab his helmet. For a second, it didn't look like Ian Book was coming back on the field. Ha ha! Shane Russell, Dolphins to win 24-17. That's your prediction. All right, that covers. And it goes over. Don Pham thinks it's going over 37. I'd have to say, now it's already down to 30 points. We will look at the live betting, and I kind of want to look up right now where that went. We'll take a look at the live betting and see where that over-under has gone and see if Vegas is going to overcorrect themselves. So, first down and 10, Ian Book is nervous as hell, man. You can see it on this guy's face. He's too young. I think they should have gone with Blake Bortles. But back to throw. He's going to roll to his right. He throws to the right. It should have been caught to Nick Vannett and given us some yardage. But that one is not Ian Book's fault. That's Nick Vannett's fault. Absolutely. Come on, man. You got to catch that ball. What are you doing? Help a guy out. Help a guy out. It went up to 42.5, so it only did go up 5 points. So they didn't overcorrect themselves. Daniel, was it tipped? I didn't see it. Even if it was tipped, I like the fact they came back to throw right away. Ian Book is in the gun. He hands off to Kamara on second and 10. He goes for about 4 yards, and it's going to be 3rd down and 6 coming for the Saints. A little disappointed Vannett, I think it's Vannett. Vannett could not catch that ball there. I mean, not for the yardage or anything, but just give the guy a little bit of confidence. He hasn't had a completion yet. Well, he has. It's been one. It's been to the other team. Andy likes Ian Book on the money line. Well, come on in, Andy. Where did Blake play before? I don't know, everywhere, but most of his time was spent in Jacksonville. A little corner blitz coming from Miami. Ian Book, he's going to have to roll to his right, and he's going to get sacked. And the first 2 possessions for Ian Book has resulted in not good stuff. Not good stuff at all. Oh, my God, this is going to be a long game for Ian Book and the Saints. I would imagine that Blake Bortles will be coming into this game at some point. Ian Book does not look ready to play in the NFL. And listen, I know it's early and that's an overreaction, but he is not a quarterback that is going to make it in the NFL. Let's be honest. I think so too, K.A. The punt goes caught at the 32. It's going to be taken by Lewis. Doesn't go anywhere, so it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Miami at their own 32-yard line. See if they can't put some offensive points on the board. Yeah, Miami does blitz a lot, and I think we did mention that in our video about the pressure that they were going to put on Ian Book. But, it's a little disappointing as a Notre Dame fan to see this guy struggle. I mean, you kind of want to see at least one Notre Dame quarterback other than Joe Montana do well in the NFL, because ever since Montana, it hasn't been great. Rick Meyer, with Seattle, although I don't think he probably was the best one after Joe Montana. He does look nervous, Don. Al, doesn't matter who the QB is, missing way too many starters, and that's a good point. I mean, they are, but in all honesty, the facial expression, when you looked at him on the sideline before he came in the second series, I don't even know if he knew he was going to go back in. I think he thought he already got the hook. Tim Young, what's up, man? You teased this one tonight. You did Miami +3 and under 43.5. All right, man. Well, hey, good luck to you. That's a good tease with Miami. They're essentially up 10 points for you already. Good to see you, friend of the channel. Andy, I know I've seen, Brady Quinn, Deshaun Kaiser. I will say, I do think Rick Meyer was probably the best quarterback or the most elongated quarterback with a team or in the NFL since Joe Montana. Who am I missing? Quinn, Kaiser, and Meyer. Am I missing another one of note that came into the league from Notre Dame? Oh, Jimmy Clausen. Oh, God, was he a bust as well? Jimmy Clausen for Carolina. He was an awful bust. Don, that's a hot take already, man. Houston's going to open a can of whoop-ass on San Francisco just like they did with the Chargers. Can anybody believe that? And what about the Cowboys last night? Absolutely destroying Washington. We didn't care. That actually won us we had the Cowboys on a future bet to win the East Division. 3 units, just like that. Easy. Cash it. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now if we get the Bills and Packers both in the Super Bowl, we'll be making some serious money. So, Tua, back from commercial here. He's going to lead the charge for the Dolphins. First down and 10 here on the second offensive possession. They did have the pick 6 to get them up to 7-0. Ron Paulus, you're right, Tommy. Thank you. That was with the Raiders, right? The Raiders. So 8:51 left in the first. Tua's in the gun. He's going to hand it off, and that goes up the middle. And the Saints defense, which we alluded to in our video, they're a decent run defense here. So they're not going to run. In fact, Gaskin under his yardage was probably a good bet, especially number 1, because Duke Johnson's the hot hand. I think he's going to get most of the reps tonight, but yeah. Cowboys beat the Washington football team this week, if I'm not mistaken. It was last night on Sunday Night Football. Oh, or are you telling us that they will beat the Cardinals? I think you're telling us. Cardinals are just fluttering. Second down and 9. Tua back to throw. Looks left. Throws center. That's going to be pass interference on Waddle. And I believe, there it is. There comes the flag. Waddle was just grabbed. Had no chance. I don't think the pass in the least bit was going to be caught. But a good call there. Trey, no, to be honest with you, we only put out our video. We don't, listen, there was as we were just alluding to, we don't look at other things on social media, really. In all honesty, there's a great quote that we heard about a year ago when we started our YouTube channel. If you're watching content on social media, that means you're not taking the time to make content. So the more that we watch it means that we're not making it, and that's what we need to be doing, is making it. So I didn't, though, but that's a cool stat. Yeah, David, the Cowboys won by a massive margin. The halftime score was absolutely bad. And by the way, if Andy's still in here, congratulations to him. He did beat us, Grandstand Bettors, as Duke Johnson goes for a 3-yard run. He had the Dallas, listen, we're in our semifinals of the Grandstand Bettors Fantasy Football League. We're playing Andy, who's in the chat, and I'm going to tell you right now, we thought we had a chance. We were up like 26 points. Dallas defense and Dak Prescott. It was over at the end of the first quarter. It wasn't even close. Gotcha, Shane. Gotcha. Washington defense, players fighting on the bench. It's a team that should have been better this year. They're just frustrated. 2nd and 6, and there is a quick slant to Jaylen Waddle. A little screen pass, really, and it's going to be a loss for a couple of yards. So it's going to be 3rd down and long here for the Dolphins. Their defense might just score 3 touchdowns and win the game for them, to be honest. Waddle, though, it's an interesting call. It was a screen pass, but they came back to the quarterback to catch it. So Monday Night Football here, guys. Smash that like button if you're just joining us. I'd like to get up to 50 tonight. We're already at 18. That's awesome. 7:01 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 to the Dolphins early on a pick 6. 3rd down and 7 from the 39-yard line. Empty set formation here for Tua. 3 wide outs to the left, single slot to the right. He looks left. He throws, completed into Saints territory to the 43-yard line. And I believe that was Waddle again with a nice catch. And I love that guy. I drafted him in my Dynasty League, and I'm going to be looking for him for years to come to give me some points. Speaking of Dynasty football, I kind of want to raise this question real quick to a lot of you out there that are sports fans. So I have Amon St. Brown that I drafted this year. I actually kept him on my taxi squad because if you take him off, you lose a roster spot. Anyways, do you think I should trade Amon St. Brown for like a first-round pick? Do you think he would go for a first-round pick, or do you think I should keep him? 1st down and 10. Play action fake. Tua looking, and that is complete to Gesicki, and that's going to be 7 yards there. No, I'm sorry, that was Smythe. Sorry, Smythe there with the catch. They have like 18 tight ends on this team. So keep him on St. Brown or trade him. Use him as trade bait. What do you think? Tua, you don't like the left-handed quarterbacks, huh? I don't have a problem with left-handed quarterbacks. I have a problem with the left-handed kickers. I can't stand the the left-footed kickers. Cowboys, 49ers, Bucks, Colts, Bills, Patriots, moneyline parlay for this week. You like it a lot. All right. I'll write you on that, Shane. 2nd and 3, up the middle, and that's going to go for about 2 yards. 3rd down and very short coming. That was a run by, was that Gaskin? No, that was Lindsey. There's Philip Lindsay. Al, you think if I get a number 1, I think so too. I mean, I didn't even use him this year. Why not get another? And I was bad in my Dynasty League. I was 3rd worst. So I'm going to have the 3rd pick. If I could get maybe the 2nd pick, that'd be pretty good. Trey says he's too good. Don't trade him, all right? Andy, almost as many tight ends as the Browns. There's a handoff. Oh, no! Gaskin. No, that's not Gaskin. Sorry, Lynch. Oh, no, that's not a fumble. The guy was down. What are you doing? Lindsey took a wildcat formation, goes for a 1st down. The ball popped out well after I think he was down. So it is going to be 1st down and 10 for the Dolphins. My neck is killing me today. Maybe slept on it wrong. Oh, maybe not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's down. He's well down. I just saw him roll on top of somebody, but that ball's still there. Yeah. It's 1st down. 1st down from about the 31-yard line. So Tua and the Dolphins trying to pop another one in, take a 2-score lead here. Appreciate everybody stopping in here on Monday Night Football. Smash that like button if you're having a great start to the week. I know we are. Let's see here. 4:47 left, 7-0. I almost kind of want Blake Bortles. I'm okay actually losing the under on Ian Book's passing yards if I can get somebody who can throw to the receivers and get the other 2 to win. Philip Lindsay's never had a career fumble. I did not know that. Wow, that is nuts. That is absolutely 678 scrimmage touches, 0 career fumbles. Eva, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome on in. Don Fan, my Christmas was great. How was your Christmas? Good to see you, Eva. Good to see you. Welcome in. Monday Night Football. Hope you're having a chance to sit down, watch the game, enjoy a break from the hectic lifestyle that everybody lives. Shane, I can't either. Tomorrow, actually, Notre Dame should be playing Pittsburgh in college basketball. I might look at that line. 1st and 10 here for Tua at the 31-yard line. He's in the gun. 2 wideouts to the left, including Gesicki, and then I think we're going to have a timeout here. I don't think Tua liked what he saw. He's going to take a timeout, and just jinxed him. Eva, Christmas was good. Christmas was good. How was yours? It was we watched the Browns play. They lost to the Packers, so Happy New Year's to you as well. You know what? I don't think we're going to end up streaming before New Year's. We'll be streaming on Sunday. We're going to have to pick a game. I think we're going to end up doing the Chiefs and the Bengals game on Sunday because the Browns-Steelers are on Monday Night Football. But we definitely this will be the last time I think we'll see people before the New Year. So definitely a Happy New Year to everybody out there. Hope everybody stays safe during the New Year and you have a wonderful ring into the New Year with your family and loved ones. 1st down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Waddle goes into motion to the left-hand side. Tua is going to fake it. It's going to be a little pass out to Smythe, who goes for a 1st down to the 20-yard line. And that's the 2nd play to Smythe that's worked out pretty well. Yeah, the Chiefs destroyed the Steelers. Absolutely destroyed them. Carl Knight, what's up, man? You needed Elliott to get 45 yards to win a parlay. He had 30 in the first and finished with 38, man. Is that not the way sports betting goes? I can't stand it. Just a couple weeks ago, we had Kareem Hunt, over 14 and a half receiving yards. He had 13 in the first 5 minutes of the game, and they got injured. And that was it. I do like the Chiefs, Eva, as Tua is going to play action fake again. Throw, back shoulder, incomplete. That one was intended for Lewis there on the right-hand side. Notre Dame's minus 3.5 against Pitt. Okay, Notre Dame has not impressed me on the basketball fluke win at Kentucky. All right, I'm going to tell you that. Corpus Christi, whatever. Texas A&M CC, Corpus Christi, they literally covered against Notre Dame and almost got within single digits. Second down and 10, Tua back to throw. Across the middle, it's complete. That goes to Gesicki. He's going to go, whoa! Okay. So, he tried to jump over a defender. The only problem is he didn't do it in stride. He stopped and then jumped like he was on a trampoline. He jump stops. That was hilarious. Family's good, Eva. How's your family? Family's good. Shane, you're going to be plowing snow on New Year's. Where are you from and where is it snowing? Thank God it's not snowing in Cleveland yet. We had a green Christmas here. Trey, we are on Twitter, just at Grandstand Bets, B-E-T-S, Grandstand Bets. Third down and 4, Tua back to throw, and he's going to get sacked, and he's fumbled, and the Saints, they aren't going to get the ball. They should have had the ball. They're not going to get the ball. But Tua absolutely coughed that one up. Wow. So, yeah, it is snowing in Wisconsin because it looked like on Christmas, Lambeau was pretty green, but maybe in the past couple days. Wow. You got to jump on the ball there, 58. What are you doing? Come on. You're going back to Washington State? That's cool. Washington State's nice. My wife's from there. Carl, you wore shorts today in Tennessee? That's awesome. So Sanders here on 4th and forever is going to kick a field goal, 48-yarder, and I believe that's going just inside the right goalpost there. 10-0, Dolphins take the lead over the Saints. And I'm going to be honest, I think Ian Book's got a short leash with Blake Bortles on the sideline. And the effect, that guy, even if he would have scooped it, he would have needed an earthquake for everybody else to fall down for him to run 60 yards for a touchdown. There's no way that guy was scooping and scoring. Just wasn't happening, man. So we are going to take a commercial break. It is 10-0. We have a little NBA action going. We got the Bulls minus 4.5. We didn't even get them at the best line. Dropped to 3 as Trae Young was actually released off the COVID protocol. So we didn't know that. It was, I think, around 6 o'clock. And we gave our plays out around 5, so unfortunate there. But they are covering by the 6 number, so gotta like that. Patreon's been doing well lately, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look up. Shout out to all of our Patreon members. We are 3-1 over the last 7. But if you go farther than that, 5, 6. We're 7-4-1 over the last 12 games, so that's pretty good. Overall, 37-33 on the year. So if you want to join Patreon, take a look at the link in the description. It's $6.99 a month. Shout out to all of our Patreon members out there. Appreciate your support of the channel. You got snow last night, Shane? All right. Well, can you tell the snow to maybe go north or south and not come across how it usually does to the Ohio area in Cleveland? I'd appreciate that. Trey, you're in Tennessee. It's crazy warm. What's going on down there? Well, to be fair, you're 2 states below us. Well, and let's be honest, Ohio, Cleveland is essentially like 4 Tennessees in Kentucky. JD, man, friend of the channel, how's it going? Yeah, Cowboys look good, man. Cowboys looked good. 71 in Charleston and 68 Christmas Day. Jeez. Either that, man, or the West Virginians are blowing a lot of hot air when they talk. 5.5 on the Bulls, Trey. Yeah, I did like it. Did we get 4.5 or 5.5? I can't remember. It might have been 5.5. I know we didn't get the best number. But, yeah, they're covering right now. They're up by 7. 9 minutes left, though. Lots of time left. Lots of time left in that game. Houston and Charlotte looks like it's not going to be over 233 down. Were you on that one, man? Were you on that? It's 168 in the 4th. Yeah, that's going to be way under there. Miami is going to kick off here, and a bad kick. just stays in bounds, goes through the end zone, and it is going to be 1st and 10 from the 25. Tommy, man, no super chat. So one of the things that we vow to our subscribers in our channel is we're not going to monetize. We're not going to monetize. We're not going to make you guys watch ads. We just thought that would be something that helps separate us. Now, because we do that, that's why we always push the Patreon membership. It's $6.99 a month for somebody. That all the money there just goes back to our contest. Which, by the way, we're 2 weeks away from giving somebody $1,000. One of you, our subscribers, or maybe not one of our subscribers, somebody who just goes to our website, but Ian Book on 1st down and 10 here, hands off to Kamara for about 2 yards. But yeah, that's where our money goes. We're giving away $1,000. Just today, Lance S. won the 4th quarter prize. Now, we're going to give him a mystery prize box and a Grandstand Bettors sweatshirt, but that adds up to $100. He said, could he have a money option? Sure. So we gave him $100 cash. It's the exact same. He just doesn't get the prizes, he gets the cash. But either way, all that money that our supporters bring us just goes right back into it. So it's good stuff, and we try to keep the super chat. Also, Tommy, the super chat as Kamara gets the ball again, and they're not letting Ian Book throw this ball at all, but he's going to have to on 3rd down and 7. The other thing with super chat, if you didn't know this, YouTube takes more than 50% of that money. So if you ever super chat somebody, just know your money's actually going to YouTube more than it is the person. 3rd down and 6. Ian Book from the 29-yard line. Back to throw. He's going to have to scramble right. He's got to throw the ball. Stop. What are you doing, Ian Book? God. Oh, man, I'm rooting for this guy so much. I want the Dolphins to cover the -2.5, but you got to root for the guy and throw the ball away. Why are you taking the sack? Oh, come on. Tim, you've been known to throw some hot air, huh? Don, I'm with you. Let's put Blake in, and maybe some of these receivers will get some yardage. Although he has not had any time in the backfield. He hasn't had a pocket pass attempt. He's been scrambled every time. So I can't blame it all on him. So 4th down and 13, they punt. It's going to be caught at the 36. They're going to go backwards. I believe that's Lewis. And he ends up getting out, though, to the 43. Unfortunately, a flag on the play. I think it's going to be a block in the back, and it's going to take them back. Carl, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, we've had a good run here, 3-0 on Week 16. Bet of the Year cashed. That is always something we appreciate, is when we can catch the Bet of the Year. Just 365 more days or so until the next one. But I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Carl. Tommy, yeah, it's crazy, man. I mean, that's just some inside information from a YouTube creator, but it sucks. That's another reason we don't do it, is because even if people did give us the super chat money, half of it just gets washed away. Billy Slagle, what's up, man? Hopefully we do get a good game here. The Browns, Billy, don't play on Sunday, so we were looking at the 1 o'clock slate, and as long as we get it on our television, and being in Ohio, we should. I think we're going to be live streaming the Chiefs and the Bengals game, but we'll put it up to a vote in our community tab later this week. Don, I do think it's a little nerves, but I think Al alluded to, something earlier. There's a lot of people out, and the line doesn't look good as Tua is going to hand off here on a run play option, and it's going to go for about 4 yards. That one went to Lindsey, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. But, he did look nervous. But if you could give the guy maybe 5 seconds in the pocket, one time, I'd be interested to see that if he could throw the ball down the field. So we'll see if they'll probably play him to halftime, and if he can't do anything, maybe they go to Bortles. Is that right, Don? Miami's never won in New Orleans for 35 years? Now, to be fair, they don't play there that often, so that has something to do with it too, but we do go to commercial break. It is the end of the 1st quarter. We're going to go into 2nd quarter action here. And guys, if you're just joining us, smash that like button. We'd love to get up to 50 likes today. That would be awesome. Already 21 in the 1st quarter. A fantastic start today. And please, if you're on prop bets or anything like that, put them in the chat. We'll root for you. That's what we're about, our community, our family here at Grandstand Bettors. Looking at the our little poll here. Dolphins, 55%. Saints, 45%. Don, that was according to ESPN. Okay. We always have the game on mute, so we don't see those quotes, but that's interesting. Interesting stuff. All right. So it is going to be what is it going to be? First down and 10? No, second down and 6. Second down and 6 for Tua when we get back out of commercial. I do want to take a look at the live betting. This is a game that I'm really going to stay away from, to be honest with you. I didn't even want to bet it, really, but we did. 38.5 is the total, so even after that first touchdown, it's dropped all the way back to basically where it was, even though there's 10 points. I mean, you only need 4 touchdowns, essentially, to get there, almost. Miami Dolphins team total, over 24.5. That one's interesting. If that gets down to 23.5, might be worth it if you can get a little less juice. Saints team total, for some reason, it's juiced to the over 13.5. I haven't seen anything in this game to make me think the Saints are going to score 2 touchdowns. The only thing, maybe, is the fact that they would have Bortles come in. Gregory, you like Kamara over 4 catches? Has he had one yet? I don't think Books had a completion. In fact, I did bring up their box score to look at it. Books won. No, he has had one. Ingram had the completion. No, sorry, Wolf. Ethan Wolf had the completion. That was the guy, 86. That was the first play of the game. So it is going to be 2nd and 6 from the 30-yard line here for Tua. He's in the gun, and he's got, I believe, Lindsey in the backfield, trip rights, and then he's going to put, who is that? Whoever he put in motion, he flipped it to. That was Lewis on a little jet sweep kind of action there. It does go for a first down, so it is going to be 1st and 10 near the 40-ish yard line. Lewis is fast, and obviously that's why he's a punt returner. Actually, he only got out to the 37 there, so 7 first downs for Miami, absolutely 0 for the Saints in this one. 14:32 left in this game. Total yards, Saints -2 right now. Stephen Cuffey, friend of the channel, how you doing, man? Let's go Dolphins. Looks like Charlotte's cover 7.5 Don. Charlotte, we have a future bet on as there's a run play to Lindsey up the middle for about 3.5 yards. We have a future bet on Charlotte to make the playoffs, so hopefully we can cash that. Al, is that correct? Central Michigan's the new opponent for Washington State in the Sun Bowl. Good knowledge, buddy. Little disappointed. Wanted to watch the game on Friday with my wife as she went to University of Miami. We saw that news come out late last night and was really just disappointed we're not going to be able to watch them on Friday. I mean, I really could care less to watch Central Michigan, Washington State, but I probably will because that'll be the only thing on at that time. 2nd and 7, Tua, a little pass play to Gaskin, goes for almost a first down. We'll have to see where they spot him, so it's going to be 3rd down and maybe a yard here as Gaskin tries to throw the ball in front of the first down. Carl, when you heard who was playing with the rookie, yeah, you had to bet. Yeah, I totally understand. In fact, we got it 2.5 earlier in the day when we filmed it, and I think by the time our video came out, it was already up to 3. So hopefully they can win by more than 3. Tommy Mayer says Bortles won't light it up. Not if their line can't give them some time in the pocket, man. 3rd down and 1, Tua under center, fakes the handoff. There was nobody in the backfield really to throw anyway. He's going to trip, and he's not going to get it. He's going to be half a yard short. 4th down and inches coming up. No, Tua, you did not get there, man. Your knee was down. Lattimore tries to put the ball back. Yeah, it was a good spot. 4th and inches coming up. We'll see if they go for it here. Don, you like the Tide? 13.5 over the Bearcats? Okay. In all honesty, on Friday, our semifinal predictions will be coming out. Will be coming out around, I don't know what time we'll put them out, maybe 6:45 p.m., but we will have our college football playoff semifinal predictions for both games. They are going to punt here. Interesting. I thought they might go for that, but I mean, why risk it when you can give it to an offense that absolutely hasn't done anything in the Saints? Fair caught at the 16. And let's see if Ian Book's coming back out. He is! Ian Book is coming back out. All right. Trey, great tight end for the Tennessee. Was he really? Was he? I don't know him, man. In fact, I didn't even write him on my board. I always keep a board just with all the numbers of the players, because sometimes I forget the memorized numbers and all that stuff. Like everybody else does in a booth when they're calling a game. But I didn't even write him down. He wasn't even on their roster list. In all honesty, maybe I missed over him. Thinking about taking Lindsey rushing yards over live. What is it, JD? What do you got on that? Don, I would say we're getting to Last Chance. Remember that song? Last Chance. Last Chance. Is it Last Chance for Love? I don't know. That's too many years I worked on a cruise ship. I know those songs. JD, I think Michigan can win it all. Maybe 3 months ago I'd say that's a hot take, but I don't think that is anymore, man. I think you got something there. And did anybody see this news article come out about Georgia and what they're going to have to start doing so that in a very hot zone of COVID, I would not be surprised if we have a game that gets postponed. The way things have been going. Although, there's so much money. Last Dance. But is it called Last Dance? It's like Last Dance, Last Chance for Love? I don't know, Al. That was like 10 years ago, so I can't remember that. So there's so much money in these college football playoffs. I'm not saying like they're going to do everything possible to make sure that these games go off, but they're going to do everything possible in my mind. So Ian Book is the fourth starter of the season here for the Saints. Obviously, we all know Winston went down. I thought he looked pretty good. Never have liked Trevor Siemian or Drew Lock. So Broncos quarterbacks ever since Elway have sucked. Taysom Hill wasn't sold on. They were 2-1, but because Hill and Siemian did go on the COVID list, that's why we're stuck here watching Ian Book. I'm a fan, though. We'll see. Untouchable Raider. Dolphins just did what the Raiders do with Mariota. Yeah. Hey, as a Raider fan, would you like to see Mariota ever, or are you a fan of Carr? Let us know. I'd be interested to hear from a Raider fan. We don't get too many of them on here. Welcome on in, buddy. Welcome on in. First down and 10. Ian Book's under center here. They're going to throw. Finally, they're going to throw. There's a little time in the pocket, and it's complete. And there's Callaway. And we have his yardage. That's what I'm talking about. We have him over 34 and a half receiving yards, and at least he gets, 12 there? Something like that? 17. So he's about halfway there. Awesome. Fantastic. Let's see if we can't get Ian Book going a little bit. 4 bowl games have been canceled because of COVID. Yeah, and I just think, you're getting into the big bowl games this week, the good ones. And I'll be interested to see the Sun Bowl. No, that wasn't very high up, but you start getting some of these other games canceled, it just might turn into something bad. First down and 10. Book's going to roll to his right and throw. It's caught, and that is going to go for 6 yards. That one was to, I believe, Humphrey there on the right-hand side. So 6-7 yards, second down and short coming up. And maybe that's what they need to do with Book. Get him outside the pocket, rolling right, and then throw on the run. We'll see. Tommy, you were surprised this one wasn't postponed or maybe pushed back? Where would they push it, though? Wednesday? They don't have a Thursday night football game. They could have, but then they would have had to play on... It would have just screwed everything up. Untouchable Raider, you like Mariota? That's interesting. And Kamara's going to get a run here. It's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be second down and 2 still. Oh, JD, that's a great question. In college or NFL? College or NFL? Is that right, Al? Is Carr, maybe Untouchable Raider can give us some knowledge. Is he a free agent this year? I have him on my fantasy football team, my dynasty team. If he's a free agent, where do you think he would end up? Billy, you've liked Carr? You've been a fan of him? I actually was a bigger fan of his brother, but he was way worse. Third down and 3. Book back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. He just doesn't have anybody. He's going to look to run, and he's not going to get there. He's got no chance, and it's going to be 4th down and 3. But a little bit of a better series for Book. But it is going to be 4th down and 3 coming up, and they are going to have to punt this away. You think so, Raider? You think he could go to another team and ball out? I mean, hey, listen, as a Browns fan with Baker Mayfield, and yeah, here's my one time during Monday Night Football that I'm going to talk about Baker, as I do every single time on a live stream. I'll take Derek Carr over Baker. What's up, Luke Simpson? What's going on, man? Good to see you. Friend of the channel. Hope you're doing well, sir. Book threw up and calmed down his nerves. Maybe he did what they did in the replacements. Carr or Jimmy G to the Giants. Oh, I think Jimmy G would actually be more successful there, in my mind, JD. Just the way they run their offense. Dolphins put out Brissett and used him as Wildcat, and that's what they... Yeah. I'm surprised Brissett actually does not play more with the Dolphins. Tua hasn't been fantastic. It's a little surprising. We got a personal foul here, I believe, on the Saints. So it's going to be 4th down and 17, and now they'll definitely punt. Luke Simpson with his patented 99-89 victory. If it ever hits, man, remember that's $1,000 to you. His brother was great. Absolute guy. He got destroyed all game long. He took beatings, man. He took more beatings than I think any other quarterback in the last 15 years that I've ever seen. 100%. Tommy, I agree with you. I'd take him over Tua. So, Saints are going to punt from their own 15. It's Gillikin there punting, and it's going to be fair caught at the 27. So Tua and this offense come back out, see if they can't put some more points up on the board. 9:51 left here in the second quarter. We will take a live look at the betting. By the way, the Chicago Bulls absolutely blowing out the Atlanta Hawks right now. So good stuff going there. All right, so live betting-wise, the total has dropped all the way down to, it's moving fast right now. I can't even keep it up. I think it is settled at 34.5. Anybody like it over 34.5? I can't take that. Miami Dolphins team total 23.5. Oh, that's tantalizing. Oh, 23.5. Anybody want to pull the trigger that Tua and them can score 2 touchdowns more in this game? Oh, God, I kind of want to take that. I'm going to hold off. First half team total for the Saints is a field goal. I might go under there. Under minus 109. That looks like a good bet too. I still don't want to pull the trigger on anything. I just can't get a read here on this game. So Carr's a free agent in 2023, but he's on the hot seat right now. Mariota's the free agent in this offseason. Okay, interesting. Do you think he goes somewhere? Do you think they try to re-sign Mariota? Who's your third string quarterback, Raider? We are at commercial break. It is 10-0. Miami Dolphins over the New Orleans Saints. Not really a great game, but the debut of Ian Book. So as a Notre Dame fan, great to watch him. He might not be in the second half, so this might be all we get to see from him. But guys, if you're coming on in, smash that like button. Let's get up to 50 likes tonight. That would be awesome. We're already at 27, which is fantastic. But hopefully we can, a lot of these Monday games, the second halves have been better, so let's not overreact to a very slow first half, but this one just doesn't have the feeling like other games. It does feel like both these teams are going to have problems scoring here in this one. JD, you liked that bet, the over 23.5? I did too, man. I did too. Let me see if it's still up there. It is. It's actually at minus 102. If that gets the plus money, I might take it. Yeah. That's true, Trey. That's true. You know what? You guys sold me. I'm gonna put half a unit. It went down to shit. No, I can't take it now. It went down to 22.5, and it's juiced up at minus 185. I just don't want to lay that juice. So I'm gonna have to wait to see if I can get a better juice on that. I just don't want to play that at that juice. I should have taken it at minus 102. First and 10 on the 28-yard line, Tua in the gun. He's going to hand it off to Lindsey. I don't know if he wanted to hand it off. It seemed like it was he was holding on to the ball a little bit longer, but it ends up going for 5 yards. Second down and 5 coming up for the Miami Dolphins. Peterman? Is Peterman the backup? Is he really? Nah, get out of here. They got to keep Mariota if it's Peterman. Oh, Al, you think there might be speculation that he gets traded? I don't think you can get enough for Carr to warrant that, in my opinion. What do you guys think? I just don't think you get enough in return for Carr to get rid of him. 2nd and 6. Hand off there to Gaskin, who goes up the middle. It's going to be 3rd down and about 2 coming up for the Miami Dolphins from the 36-yard line. So, Carl, that's kind of it's hard for us. We're in Cleveland, Ohio. We use betnow.eu. If you go to our website, grandstandbettors.com, there's actually a little bonus welcome link at the bottom of our homepage. We like using that. I got to tell you, the payouts happen immediately. That's how great they are. So that's one reason I use them. But the only other reason I use them is because we don't have sports betting legalized. It's getting signed, I think, this week by our governor. And hopefully this time next year, I'll be using a different site. As there is a pass across the middle. 1st down for the Dolphins out to the 47-yard line. And Waddle's having himself a nice game so far. That was, I believe, his 4th catch for 26 yards. So 4 of 4. There is a flag on the play, though. We'll have to see. That would have been his 5th catch, actually, I believe. Yeah. So Carl, if you're in a state that it is legalized, I would use FanDuel, DraftKings, BetRivers, all those other good ones, or just go to the sportsbook. If you're in a state like us, BetNow, betnow.eu, fantastic. I've cashed out with them like 7 times, not one problem anytime. So they're good. And again, there's an affiliate link on our homepage at grandstandbettors.com if you're ever interested. Peterman's the 3rd stringer. Yeah, DraftKings is Tommy. Yeah, Nathan Peterman, but he's extremely bad, Raider. Yeah, we remember him. Wasn't he in Buffalo for some time? So the penalty, by the way, was on Miami. It ended up not being a 1st down, and now it is going to be actually 4th down. And the Dolphins are going to have to punt. So as bad as Book's been, he's only down by 10 points in this game, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. So you got Pilardi back here to punt the ball. And we'll see who returns this. But nice kick. Caught at the 25-yard line, and that one is taken to the 24. So loss of 1 yard there, not great on the return. We'll see Ian Book, I think, for the 5th time in this game after we come back for the commercial break. Don, the Tampa Bay New Orleans last week, there was a book in Vegas over 200-1 for no touchdown in the game, and 4 people. Wow. So they only bet $5 a piece? Oh man, that's crazy. That's right, Raider. He threw 5 interceptions. I remember that. God, he was bad. Man, they love Josh Allen now after Peterman, right? Carr's in the same room as Matt Ryan, Cousins, and Stafford. I'll give you that until Stafford got better players. I'll put Stafford above him with better players. I do think he's better. Al, Steelers, Browns, and the Texans he played for? Really? Wow. I don't remember. Well, he must have been short stint there, right? Tommy, I can't bet in person. Hopefully, so... and I should look this up. I haven't in the last week. It did get passed by the House and the Senate, and it was going to go on the governor's desk to get signed. Let me take a quick look. Sports betting bill signed into law. It was signed a day ago. So officially, the sports betting law has been signed into law, and we are guaranteed it can't go in any later than January 1st, 2023. So I will be able to bet in person then. Looking really forward to it. Eva, yeah, our wife's from Washington State. Yes, she is. Peterman is a Vol. I don't claim since he left, right? That's funny, man. That's funny. Revenge game for the Bills, yeah. Eva, you're from Guam, but you mostly live in Washington State? Okay, very nice. How long have you been in the States? By the way, guys, we're still at commercial break. We'll be coming back, and Ian Book will be out with the Saints momentarily. If you're just joining us, smash that like button. Let's crush the likes tonight. It's Monday Night Football. What a way to start the week, especially after that little holiday weekend, and we got another one coming up this week as well. Oh, those are the teams, Al, interested in Carr. Oh, I'll take them. Oh, man, I really hope he doesn't go to the Steelers. I can see the Texans as well, but I do think the Texans, anybody agree with me? Davis Mills, little diamond in the rough? Anybody think? What do you think about Davis Mills? Derek Carr's had like that lingering issue for most of his career, if I'm not mistaken. But he's been like Big Ben, where he's kind of played through a lot, hasn't he? Something like that. First down and 10. Ian Book's in the gun here. We got 3 wideouts. To the right and 1 to the left. He's back to throw in the pocket, has time, throws across the middle, throws high. That's the Callaway. We need some yardage from him, and he gets another 11 yards. Fantastic. Let's go. Ian Book starting to get some time in the pocket, starting to throw some passes down the field. Maybe this Notre Dame grad won't be horrible after all. He's got 28 yards. We just need 7 more for this guy. JD, you have Miami -3 and under 39, but you threw a little on the Saints plus 10.5. I do like that. That's good middle. That's a good middle there, JD. I do like that. First down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Under center this time. They're going to hand off to Kamara. He goes up the center. I'm sorry, that wasn't Kamara. That was Ingram. My mistake. And he goes for 8 yards. So a nice run there on first down for Ingram. That's what you got to do. A little balanced attacks. Allow Ian Book to have some time in the pocket with some play action. And the law has to be 1 year. Has 1 year to be implemented. That's correct, Al. That is. I'm hoping that it gets in place by NFL season. And if you're the state of Ohio, you want that to happen. Second down and 3, and there's a wildcat formation to Kamara. First down run to the 49. Nice little wildcat there by the Saints. 12 years in Washington State, even well. Nice. Tommy, you're waiting for mobile betting in New York, probably February. Okay. That was one of the things in Ohio that there would be mobile betting, thank God, because as much as we like to go downtown Cleveland, and it's literally 15 minutes away from us, and we're down there all the time going to Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse and Jacobs Field. And yes, I called it Jacobs Field because it will always be Jacobs Field to me. It just is kind of a pain to go in and out just to throw some bets. Wow, Kamara on a screen pass. He goes out to the 38-yard line, and they got something going here, but there's a flag on the play, and you got to think that's going to be holding if it was in the backfield. We'll have to take a look at what this is. Don Pham, I would agree 100%. Russell Wilson is probably done in Seattle. I think he was done before the season started. I think personal foul, roughing the passer. Wow, and just like that, Ian Book and the Saints are going to be at the 23-yard line of the Dolphins looking to score and get back in this game. Oh, are you serious, Al? Mike Mayer's coming back? That's fantastic. Who do you see, Al, as our starting quarterback next year? Buckner or the other guy? What is his name? I always forget. Payne. Buckner or Payne? Who's starting next year? Or didn't they get like a 5-star recruit too? Yeah, untouchable. He has been suffering. Did he tweak it in the Browns game? I think I did see that. We were live streaming that, and I think he did look down at his foot. I think you're right. I think he did. First down and 10 from the 20. They're going to call it the 23 and a half here. Book hands it off. That goes up the middle, and that is for about 4 yards to the 19, maybe 5 yards there. So second down and 5, and good stuff here. Ingram has had some really good rushes. He's looked much better than Kamara on the rush attack. Eva, that's awesome. Well, hey, we wish you a good move, and glad you joined us tonight. Is Nick Foles done, JD? He just beat Seattle. By the way, how cool was it to watch Jimmy Graham with the winning reception against Seattle? I mean, it was kind of cool. Don thinks Aaron Rodgers is going to Denver. Anybody else think that's true? There goes Kamara. He just won't be taken down. Goes for 4 yards. Third down and 1 coming up with 4:16 left. Now, as much as I joked about it, the Saints over 2.5 looked pretty good now. You could have got that at minus 110. Now they've jumped up to 6.5. I got taken off the board, though. Eva, who's going to be from Washington State and is from Washington State, says the Seahawks suck. They did get eliminated from playoff contention, so it's hard to argue that. DK Metcalf, man. I don't think he's going to want to stay in Seattle if he doesn't have a quarterback that can throw him the ball. Where do you think DK Metcalf could eventually go? God, would it be sick if the Cincinnati Bengals could get Metcalf? That'd be unreal. I can't see it happening either, Raider. I can't see it happening either. And I think we have a timeout here. That's what we're waiting on. Timeout. 3rd down and 2 coming up for Book and the Saints. They're in the red zone. Trying to get a first down and make this near 1st and goal. Buckner, who should start the bowl game. Okay, that's what I thought. I knew they signed somebody, and I'm going to mispronounce his name. Steve Angeli, I believe it's probably Angeli. Tell me if I'm right on that. I know you're pretty good with the English there, Al. But I knew they did sign somebody, so I'm kind of interested to see. I mean, I kind of like Buckner, but I'm not a big fan of the multiple quarterback system the entire season. And I just wish they would pick one, and if they're going to change, then that's it. So, Trey, all about the Tennessee Vols, man. Hey, he had a good basketball win over Arizona earlier this year. Kamara goes up the middle, and he's not going to get the first down. It's going to be 4th down and 2. And, hey, you're down 10 points. You got to kick the field goal. You got to give your team some momentum here, right? Definitely got to kick the field. Oh, my God, Peyton, what are you doing? I mean, it's fine. We got a -2.5, but what are you doing? Take the points. Angeli. Okay, Angeli. Good stuff, Angeli. Steve Angeli. That's easy to say. I like the easier to say stuff, Al. 4th down and 2. Are they going to go for this? I can't believe they're going for this. The Miami Dolphins offense have only scored 3 points. They might try to hard count this. We'll see. They are. Well, now it's a delay a game if they didn't take a timeout. And they did take a timeout, so interesting. Maybe they were just... No, they took a delay a game? I mean, that's... All right. Just go in and kick the field goal. You cost 5 yards to your kicker there. What are you doing? Joseph says go for it. Well, now they're bringing the kicker. It's going to be a 38 field goal instead of a 33, but... Brett Mayer... 8 and 9, 42s is long, so if 42s are long, maybe. Now, he might have not kicked anything over 42, but, I mean, maybe he needs those extra 5 yards. Let's see what happens here. 2:49 left in the first half of this one. 38-yard attempt from Mayer, and it is up and right through. So 3 points on the board for the Saints, 10-3 here. Tua's going to have a little bit of a chance to go down and maybe score some points. I still don't understand why you don't do the delay a game. Maybe don't call... I understand you don't want to waste a timeout because if you get the ball back, 2 timeouts might help you there, but then just bring on the kicker. I don't know. I do think it was a stupid call, JD. I really do. Sure do. Guys, it's Monday Night Football. Welcome on in. Smash that like button. It's 10-3 here in Ian Book's debut. We're not just wearing... the Notre Dame hat because we're a fan of Ian Book. We're wearing it because we're a fan of Notre Dame, and we'd like to see one Notre Dame quarterback do well in the past 20 years. Even the Chiefs look good. You know, they hit their stride at the right time, and that's what good playoff teams do. Everybody was all over them. Oh my God, the Chiefs aren't going to be good this year. I mean, they're good. They're a good team. They even won without. Didn't they destroy Pittsburgh without their tight end? Kelsey? Wasn't Kelsey out as well? I didn't watch that game. Oh my God, the Bulls. Oh, they gave up the huge lead. They're only up 7 with 8 minutes left. What are you doing, Bulls? What are you doing? End over end kick here through the end zone, and it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line with 2:45 left in the first half. Chiefs 11-4, holding that home field advantage. They play the Bengals. That's a huge game. That's a massive game. And it has Brown playoff implications. So listen, if the Browns win out, this is how crazy this is. The Browns are literally in 4th place in the AFC North. If the Browns win out and they end up 9-8, and the Steelers, I don't know what has to happen, but I think it's like the Bengals, if they lose to the Chiefs and Baltimore loses 2 games, I mean, it's just as easy as that. And the Browns win the division. It's just absolutely nuts because the Browns would have tiebreakers over some teams. I can't even go into it. It's just so nuts. First down run for Tua and company. That went to Duke Johnson there for about 8 yards. Second down and 2 coming up. MVP should be one of those two, Don, but they love quarterbacks, and I think Aaron Rodgers is actually the favorite right now in Vegas. 2nd and 1, they're going to call this from the 34-yard line. 2 is in the gun, 3 wideouts, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. And he's going to audible here. And no, he's just going to take it down to the 2-minute warning. Interesting. Okay. So they take it down to the 2-minute warning. And, I mean, the Dolphins don't have a very quick offense to go down the field. So I'm not sure why they didn't want to maybe run another play there. But whatever. What am I to know? They are going to make us sweat. And I just saw Al say the Bulls are up by 3. It looks like 7 now. I think I see them up 7, but maybe my thing's behind. It's going to be close. They're going to make us sweat. Lance Simpson, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you get Kamara TD sometime well. Ian Book's going to have to throw the ball a little bit down the field, or there's going to have to be a long run play for Kamara if they're going to have any chance of scoring a touchdown in this game. Joseph, Miami -3. Yeah, we actually got him at a decent number, -2.5. Did go to 3, though, in between us filming our video and actually when it did air. But it did go to 3. I still liked him 3.5. That hook can get you sometimes. Somebody actually on social media asked, do you like it at 3.5 still? No, we did not. We did not. Also, guys, if you don't follow us on social media, we're doing a little fun challenge. We're going to give ourselves a year to see if we can get 14 picks in a row. A little $10 to $85,000 challenge. That is what would happen if you took $10 and bet it 14 times in a row at -110 odds. So each single day on our social media, we drop out a video with a pick. We do have a streak now of 3. We're on we're actually going to be on day 10. But we're going to have going for our 4th win in a row coming up, 5-3-1 overall. So if you don't follow us on social media, we're Grandstand Bets at Twitter, Grandstand Bettors on Instagram, Grandstand Bettors on TikTok. So take a look at that. It's just kind of fun, and it's another free pick that you would get each and every day. In all honesty, the free pick we give out on our social media doesn't make our member card any day. It's something that we take at like 4 o'clock in the morning, make a video for, and just pop it out there. We're just going to have some fun with it, see if we can't get 14 in a row. And hey, we're 5-3, but we've had 3 in a row going for number 4. And if you want to know the numbers on that, actually, because you can cash out at any time, day 4 tomorrow would be risking $60-some to win $100-some. So that's what it has grown up to after 3 straight days. Cooper Kupp is killing it. Absolutely killing it, Carl. I really think him or Taylor should be MVP. I just don't think that the voters are going to give it to him. I would be pleasantly surprised, though, if they do. 2nd down and 1. 2-minute drill. Tua's in here from the 34-yard line, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle to Duke Johnson. Now, see, this is what I don't understand. And there's a flag now on the play, and we'll see what that is. Why couldn't you do that before the 2-minute drill and then just take the 2-minute drill 5 yards forward? And because you waited, now there's an offensive holding. I mean, I just don't understand some of these. Luke, it's on ESPN. ESPN has the game on. Joseph, we place big bets here in Vegas and use your YouTube videos. Always consider your advice. Oh, nice, man. That's awesome, buddy. Hey, sorry when we lose, but it's nice when we win. It's nice when we win. So, we've been a little bit hot lately. A little hot lately, so hopefully we can keep that run going. 2nd down and 11 coming up for Tua. He's got 3 wideouts to the right. Back to throw is Tua. Across the middle, caught. Gets all the yardage back from the penalty. And it's going to be 3rd down and maybe 1.5 coming up. Even the Chiefs might win against the Bengals. They might. And they probably should. But the Bengals did look good, right? And the Chiefs' defense, their pass defense, hasn't been that great this year. Hasn't been that great. So I see the Bulls are up only 4 now. So, God, I can't stand the NBA. Can't stand it. Won't watch it. Hate it. one of our team members, he's the NBA guy. None of the plays that we give out in NBA come from me. 100% true. Can't stand it. They're down in 1. Back to throws Tua, and there's going to be a timeout. And let me explain that to anybody that's new. I can't stand the NBA because I can't stand how one team can go up 27 points and then the next minute they're down 14. It's just so hard for me to watch as a sports bettor that I just won't even do it. I like college basketball. There's more parity. That doesn't happen as much. I enjoy college basketball. But the NBA, it's like people are like, let's just take off 15 minutes and let the team get back in. I mean, if you look at this game, it was 91-77 in the third quarter with like 3 minutes left. 6 minutes later, it's like a 2-point game. It's just nuts. Just absolutely nuts. Just don't get it. You want the Saints to win because your boyfriend's birthday will be on Valentine's Day. That's a weird reason to win, but hey, if it gets you the win, that's awesome. They're down in 1. Back to throws Tua in the flat. It's caught there by Waddle. He goes to the 43-yard line, and that is going to be a first down with 1:07 left here in this game. Carl, you're right. The guy's sitting out for the playoffs. I know. Well, and that happens from January all the way to April, days upon days. And the other thing that sucks about the NBA, can't stand it. And listen, when we put out our Bulls bet, we didn't think Trae Young was playing. And then all of a sudden he is. Now, that was COVID. But they do that all the time in the NBA. 30 minutes before game time, all of a sudden you know what's going on. I mean, it gives the books way too much opportunity to change their lines. 1:06 left in the game or in the first half here, and that's a completion into Saints territory to the 42-yard line. Waddle is having himself a game. I believe that's his 7th catch for 62 yards. And in fact, he's been targeted 7 times and he's caught the ball 7 times. So good stuff. Lakers need to trade Westbrook. You think he's the problem? I'm not a big LeBron fan, so I was just kind of setting myself up to say that he was the problem for sure. Rick Ruler, not a fan of Tom Brady, I see, huh? I mean, how can you hate the GOAT? The guy's won like 7 championships. How can you hate him? First down and 10. Tua to the right. That's an offsides right there. Free play, and they're going to call it dead, which they've been doing a lot more this year than allowing free plays. And I know that was a little, maybe a free pathway to Tua. I'd like to see him think about it a little more. But offsides, and it's going to be first down and 5 now from the inside the 40-yard line of the Saints with 1:02 left. And the Dolphins still have 2 timeouts here. We will take a commercial break at halftime as we always do. We'll be back at the beginning of the third quarter, so make sure you stick around for some good action. We're at 32 likes, guys. Keep smashing that like button if you haven't already for Monday Night Football. Dolphins Saints 10-3 here. And Tua's trying to score. He's back in the pocket. He throws one up in the air, and that could have been our interception. There's a flag on the play, and I'm interested to see if this is holding or if it's on the defense. I did not see where the flag was thrown. Shane, what'd you have on the first? It is going to be holding. What'd you have on the first half, Shane? Did you have under? Because that was probably a very good bet. Bulls now back up by 8. You see what I mean? Come on. Somebody just tell me when it's over. In fact, we'll be at halftime when it ends, so I won't even have to watch it. So it is going to be, was it a false start or a penalty? 77 looked like he did something. Ooh. Maybe it was 63 there. So first down and 15 after the holding call. Dolphins -1. Hey, it's not over yet. There could be a pick 6. That would be a bad beat, Shane. So first down and 15 from the 45-yard line. Tua's got trips out to the right, looks right, rolls center, did he get that? No way. Smythe caught that pass. 14-yard catch by Smythe. 45 seconds left. They have 1 timeout left. They're down at the 32-yard line, and they're going to go timeouts by who? Ooh, did he catch that? That looked like it might have touched on the bounce. We're going to have to keep an eye out on that. We're going to have to keep an eye out and see. Let's one more look. It didn't touch, right? Oh! We're going to have a challenge, or we're going to have that's why they called it wasn't a timeout. They got buzzed. Wow. Live, I was super surprised he caught that. Live, it didn't look like he caught it, but man. Now, you call it a catch on the field, but on the initial bobble there, it doesn't touch. But on this second bobble, right there, it's hard to tell if it actually touches the ground because of the shadow that's there. Oh. Now after he rolls, I think that's going to be called incomplete. I'd be surprised if they keep that, but stranger things have happened. What do you guys think? Complete? Incomplete on that? Let me know in the chat. That's nuts. That was so close. I didn't think it was complete on the catch at first, but who knows. Chicago Bulls up 7 with 3:30 left. Ugh. So while we have a commercial break here, guys, another just shout out to all our Patreon members. Al, Fernando, we got 2 more. Laura, Chris, Jeff, Simdick, Jackie, Anna, Mike. God, there's just too many. We're starting to have a really good following on Patreon. It's only $6.99 a month, and it just helps support our channel. Helps us keep ad-free on YouTube. So if you got $6.99 a month, you want to help support the channel and get a free member pick each and every day, please go ahead. Support us. The link's in the description below. As I mentioned before, we are 37 and 33 on the year since we started Patreon. So you'd be up... everything, we say is like a unit, so I don't know, you'd be up like 3.7 units, something like that right now, if you were a Patreon member from the beginning. Let's see here. Man, they're taking their time on this one, aren't they? The live betting has gone off the board. I was going to take a look and see what the over-under was. See if it got down to under 28 points. I think under 28 points, or if you can get it under 26, you might be... I kind of might take a flyer on that one. That's another word I hate. Not flyer. I don't mind flyer. I hate the word sprinkle. A lot of people say sprinkle. I'm going to sprinkle some money on that. Well, to me, that just tells me you're not confident. When I use the word flyer, what I mean is I expect this money to lose, but in the craziest scenario, it might win. Second quarter here, 39 seconds left, and we're going to see if this pass is complete. And Miami's going to have to use their timeout. So I'm confused on this. So it is, I believe it did stand, but why not have the offense ready to go? That's a problem I have with coaching staff. If the play stands, you have your offense ready to line up with a play. I mean, you've had 4 minutes to talk about what play you want to run. Why are you not lined up? Hike the ball, and then you still have your timeout left. I don't get this. NFL, if you're watching, Grandstand Bettors is for hire. For any time management, for any team out there, please hire us. Hire one of our subscribers. While you're at that, I'm sure they can do a better job too. Just absolutely nuts. Victor, how you doing, man? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Second down and 2, 33 seconds left here. I don't know what's going on as we have it on mute, but there's some sort of discussion. So second down and 2, 39 seconds left in this one. Okay, no, they are going to run the clock. Good, they didn't call their final timeout. Good stuff. Tua back to throw. He's got time. Throws deep left side. That's intended for Waddle, and if it would have been in bounds, the ball wasn't even in bounds. He couldn't have caught it in bounds, but if it would have been in bounds, he might have had a shot at that one. 27 seconds left, 3rd and 2. I do like the deep shot there because you do have a timeout. You can throw across the middle here or short or even run the ball, take a timeout. and then maybe do a couple out patterns, couple shots to the end zone, see if you can't steal a touchdown. If not, kick the field goal, go into halftime, and feel good about yourself up 10 points. So third down and two for Tua from the 32-yard line. He's back to throw. He's going to have to scramble, and that's the one thing you can't do. It's the one thing you can't do if you're the Miami Dolphins and Tua. You can't take the sack. How many times do we see this? When if the one thing you can't do is take the sack, what happens? They get the sack. And to be honest, his legs go under him. That must have hurt. Didn't that look like you could hyperextend that knee there? Oh, man, that looked like it hurt. Absolutely looked like it hurt. Hey, Victor, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks. I'm glad we're like-minded. It's better to be like-minded than not like-minded, I guess. No, appreciate the kind words, man. Appreciate the kind words. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Good stuff. So, yeah, we do play-by-play. It's kind of the end of the year. Thursday Night Football live streams, those are done for. We would do all Thursday Night Football live streams. We do all Monday night live streams, and then we do all the Browns games because the Browns, they're our team. We will be doing one NFL playoff game on every playoff day. So for Wild Card Weekend, we're going to do a live stream on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then we'll do one on Saturday, Sunday, and then that's it. We will not be doing the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, but we are having a major party as there's a timeout taken before this kick, and that one would have been good. But yeah, so while we're waiting for this kick to happen here at the end of the first half, and remember, we will take a break at the end of the first half. We'll be back shortly, right before the third quarter. Just to update you guys, there is no Thursday Night Football, so the next time you'll see a video from us this week, it will be on Friday, late afternoon. We're going to be doing our college football semifinal playoff picks. And then on Saturday, we'll be releasing NFL Week 17 picks. We'll be live streaming a game on Sunday at 1 p.m. We'll put that in the community page for everybody to vote on. Most likely Chiefs-Bengals, I think. And then we have the Monday Night Football pick coming out, Browns-Steelers, and then we'll live stream next Monday to ring in the new year. So 4 seconds left here, and Sanders, he made the first one, and of course, what does he do on the second? He misses it. He misses it. Oh, so good. So good. And ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to one of the worst halves of football to a close that we've ever seen. I don't know what Sean Payton is yelling at right now. I have no idea what he's yelling at. But that one went wide right. We are going to take a break. What's up, Mr. Snappy? We're going to take a break. It's halftime. We will be back in the second, or before the third quarter even starts. So, as always, guys, sit back, relax, go fill up that Yahtzee shaker. We sure are going to. And enjoy the halftime. And we'll see you soon. All right, welcome back. Dolphins, Saints, almost time for the third quarter to start here. This is going to be probably a not great second half to watch. If anything continues that we saw here in the first half. But welcome on in, friends. Welcome on in. Kirk Gray's on the Saints +3, under 37.5. Kirk, that under looks really good right now. Dolphins are going to have to kick off to the New Orleans Saints here to start the second quarter. Book, when he's had a couple seconds in the pocket, after the pick six, he hasn't looked half bad. The problem is the pressure and the blitz formations that Miami keeps bringing on him isn't allowing him to stand in the pocket for much more than a second or two. So, Al, we saw that. We saw that another Patreon winner. That's our third one in a row. And Al, man, when Al became a Patreon member, full disclosure, the guy started 0-6, but since then, I believe 8-4-1. So we've definitely got back on the right way in our Patreon membership. And let's see here. That makes us, if I add a win to that total, we're now 38-33-1 on the season on our Patreon memberships. And shout out to K-Mac and Dave, who joined us last night. And they start 1-0 on their Patreon membership. So, third quarter, kicking off, Dolphins and the Saints. I do like the fact that Ian Book got a little bit going. I think he saved the fact that he was going to finish this game. I don't think they're going to pull him now, but I do like that he did get going a little bit. Lambeau, fast. They don't have Drew Brees, that's right, and they are losing. It's crazy. So, third quarter, 15 minutes left here, start of third quarter, and it's 10-3 Dolphins. Remember, we put a very small, minuscule amount on the Dolphins -2.5. We'll see how this plays out, but Book's going to start in the gun here from the 25-yard line, and he's going to throw it, and it is thrown, and that's complete. And that goes out to, that was the guy that wasn't on our board, Trey Franklin. Who was that? Hayes? Was it Hayes? Wolf. So Wolf gets the catch there, and an early pass by Book here to start the second half. If you guys are just joining us, smash that like button. We're 14 away from 50. We got 36 already. That is awesome. Would love to get to 50 tonight. Kamara's going to be deep in the backfield. Book under center here. Callaway lone slot out to the left here. They're going to hand it off to Kamara. He's going to go up the middle and doesn't go for much. He's had an issue running the ball today. He's had 8 carries for only 19 yards, something like that. Maybe 9 carries for 21, something close to that. Sean Payton needs to wear reading glasses or else he read the wrong play. It's funny. MJX, who do you think wins? Well, I kind of think the Dolphins win, but the more they keep shooting themselves in the foot, I think maybe the Saints and Book have a chance. Book in the gun here, 4 wideouts, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Back to throws, Book. He's got a little bit of time. He throws right, and it's almost an interception again. Intended for Kamara. I have no idea why Book threw that pass. There were 3 defenders on Kamara. I don't know what he was thinking there. In fact, if anything, Callaway was open in the flat just past him. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hoosier Proud, what's going on, man? Awesome. Oh, you like YouTube TV? Fantastic. Isn't it great? Saves you a huge amount of coin. Yeah, I'm glad you found it, man. Now, there was a little worry about a week ago when YouTube TV took ESPN off the format, but they got it back in time. You knew they weren't going to last long with that off the format. People were going to jump ship. So they finally made a deal with ESPN and they got back on it. But I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Glad you're enjoying it. Oh, JD. 100%. 100% on the last drive. Flores is giving it to him. Yeah. Again, everybody always says, oh, I could coach better than these guys. You know what? Sometimes that's true. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes we just say it to say it. Sometimes it's true. Like, if I ever said I could play quarterback better than Baker Mayfield, I can't do that. The guy's a professional. Can I figure out when to call timeouts better than Stefanski? Maybe. All right, we are at commercial break. The Dolphins are going to take over here to start their first drive of the second half, 13:37 left. We did win that Chicago Bulls. Nice winner there to start the night 1-0. We got to get some player props going in this one, though, unfortunately. And unfortunately, they're all on the Saints side. Although Tua throwing an interception needs to happen as well. So we'll see if they can't pan out. But if not, just lesson learned. Next time a rookie quarterback starts and we have an inkling about it, maybe just stay away from the player props. I really thought he was going to throw more, Book. He's got 56 yards. He only really needs 120-some more yards for us to hit his over yardage, but it's not going to happen. It's for sure not going to happen. Maybe a big pass play like 40 yards gives us a shot. We'll see. A lot of time left. A lot of time. If we want to look at the live betting, the over-under is set at 30.5. I still think you look to the 30. In fact, Vegas has got it juiced at minus 142 right now. The spread is interesting. So the spread for the Dolphins is at 7.5. And they're only up 7, and their offense has only scored a field goal. So I think Trey ended up taking plus 10.5 on the Saints live, and I think that would have been the better number to take it at, but you're still getting a hook. It kind of makes me want to pull the trigger. I told you guys, not probably going to live bet at all this game, just with how bad this game has been and how bad both teams have looked on offense. Dolphins team totals at 19.5. That's pretty high juiced at 147, and the Saints team totals at 10.5. If that got down to 9.5, maybe that would be one that we'd look at. Oh my God, Al, 100% agree with that statement. I can't watch the Cleveland Indians games because I know it sucks. Absolutely sucks. Can't stand it. So mad at it, too. You know what else I hate is I buy MLB. I buy the package every year. It's Tua's 1st and 10 here from the 24. Hands off to Lindsey. Goes up the middle. That's about 4-yard carry there. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Al, here's the other thing. I buy like the MLB package, and what sucks is you're blacked out of your market. So whether I have the package or not, yeah, I can watch all the other teams in the MLB, which is fantastic. But I can't watch my own. I hate it. I hate it. Is Michael Thomas still with the Saints, Don? Yes, he is, but he's been out all year. In fact, I think he decided to stay out this year, or he got injured? I thought he decided to stay out. Or he decided after an injury to stay out, something like that. 2nd down and 5, that's going for a loss of 3 yards. 3rd down and long coming up for the Dolphins, and the Dolphins haven't been able to rush against the Saints offense all day long. 14 carries for 40 yards. 2.9 yards per carry. Not like the Saints are doing much better, but they are at least averaging over 3 yards a carry. So 3rd down and 9 coming up. You're blacked out of the Indians and the Pirates. That makes sense because you're in Youngstown. Now get this out. I'll tell you something that just blows my mind in a second. 3rd down and 9. Back to throws Tua. He's got time. He throws deep across the middle. There's the interception! Oh my God. And Tua, always. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Tua. This guy sucks. He's so bad. Look at our video. So many people tell me that this Tua guy is like the next coming of I won't use religion, but I'm just, just come on. Oh, I love getting that win right there on the Tua over 1 or half an INT, and we start the day 2-0. Now we got a couple prop bets to work with. Let's get one more, and we got a winning day. Let's do this. Come on. So, Al, before Tua interrupted us so successfully with that interception, we go right into a play. Hold on. Book at the 36-yard line. Book at the 36-yard line. He's got Kamara deep in the backfield. I believe that's him. Nope, sorry, that's Ingram. He's back to throw, though. He's got some time. He's scrambling. Oh, he waited too long. He waited too long. If he would have just gone when he knew it, he would have had some yardage. There is a flag on the play. But so, Al, I got to tell you this, man. False start, yeah. So we're huge Penguins fans. And when we moved from Seattle to Cleveland, Ohio, years ago. In all honesty, we moved over to the east side of Cleveland, and we rented out a place over there. Now, I was born and raised on the west side of Cleveland, hated the east side of Cleveland, but anyways, we went over there. It was closer to the Cleveland Clinic main campus, the job that my wife took, and I got the NHL package, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to be able to watch the Pittsburgh Penguins. No, I wasn't. It was blacked out. So then when we moved over to the west side of Cleveland, like the far, far west side, the farthest, like Avon Lake, Bay Village area over there, I thought I'd get the Penguins. No, that stuff is still blacked out that far away. Ian Book back to throws across the middle, and it's caught, and that's Callaway, and there is his yardage, and our player props are coming in. Yes, sir. That is what I'm talking about. Player prop, Callaway, 42 yards, over 34, and 3-0 on the night. Boom, boom, boom. Guaranteed winning night. I love this stuff. Good stuff. Let's go. Anyways, long story short, Al, to land the plane, I thought because we were all the way on the west side of Cleveland that we'd be able to watch the Penguins on TV. No, still blacked out. First, and the Red Wings are blacked out too, so it's like, come on. First down and 10. Book is going to hand it off, and that's Ingram into Miami territory to the 49-yard line. Gambler, thanks for getting me off New Orleans. Watch your breakdown. Playing enough doubt to get out. Well, you say that now, Gambler, and you kind of jinxed us. The Saints got something going here, man. JD, you put $5 on money line of Saints because you never know. Yeah, and to be honest, Gambler, man, really, like we said at the end of that video, we're going to put a very tiny amount on this game because you don't know what Ian Book's going to do, and Tua sucks in our mind. So it's just not, in fact, it's a pass play usually, or for sure usually for us. We didn't even put it on our member card. Ian Book, though, is going to have to scramble. Throw it away, man. Learn. And look, he threw it away. Good job. He's learning. Third quarter in the NFL, and he already knows how to throw the ball away. Good stuff. Is that right, Al? If you live in Iowa, you lose 6-8 teams. That's true because of all the teams out there. You got St. Louis, Kansas City, two Chicago teams. You're right. That's good. That's astute. Guys, Monday Night Football here. Set third down and 8 coming up for the Saints from the 49-yard line of the Dolphins. Hey, if you're just joining us, if you could, smash that like button. We're trying to get up to 50. Would appreciate it. Third down and 8 coming for Ian Book. He is going to have... Who's that in the backfield? Is that Wolf? Who is that? No, sorry. That's Prentice. Sorry. Tribe, what's up, man? Good to see you. Do I think we can beat the Steelers in Cincy? I think we can beat the Steelers. I'm not 100% sure we can go and beat Cincinnati. And I know it's at home, I believe. So it's not going to beat Cincy, but it is having to beat Cincy. I think it's too much, man. If Baker Mayfield's playing, does anybody else think Case Keenum should start? Or Nick Mullins? Gambler, he agrees. Won't beat Cincy. I do think we can win the Monday Night Football game. I think we have Pittsburgh's number now. I think we can do it. I know we lost earlier this season, but I think we can do it. Hey, Louie! Greetings from New Mexico, man. Yeah, the Bengals were awesome. Third down and 8, though, for the Saints here. Back to throw his Book. He's going to have to scramble. He's going to run, and he just doesn't have the speed in the NFL that he needs. He just doesn't have it. He's not going to be able, but, he does have 70 yards passing now. He only needs 111 to go over his total. And he's going to have to continue to pass the ball, so we'll see. Al, it is true, if to an extent, but Cincy's gonna have to win that game. If they lose to the Chiefs, they have to win that game because they actually might be in a position where the Browns then would win the division, which is nuts. Fourth down and 11. Here comes the punt by Gillikin, and it is going to be fair caught at the 14-yard line. So the Dolphins and Tua are going to come out for this one. Gambler, what looks juicier? Rams -3 or Chiefs -5? Not the Chiefs. And I'm gonna who the Rams play? Is it Jacksonville? Who they play again? Rams and who? Somebody tell me who the Rams. I just looked at it because I was thinking about streaming it. Who did the Rams play? You remember? No? I was talking to my wife about it earlier because I was trying to figure out what game we were going to stream. I can't remember. Was it the Ravens? Was it the Ravens? Okay. She's going to look it up if nobody writes. But, yeah. Why did the Chiefs need to win now? Because they would secure the first overall seed, right? They got to win one more game. They got to win one more. Yeah, Ravens. I'd say the Rams over the Ravens is a bit juicier to me. They only got a one-game lead on Tennessee, and I want to look at this. Let's look at this. NFL standings. Playoff picture. My favorite website in December. All right, so the Chiefs are one up on the Titans. You got to win one more, right? That's all you got to do. Win one more and you got it? So why not go out and win the next one and rather than the one after that? And who do they play to end the year? They play the Broncos. I think they'd rather go out against Cincinnati and lock up the number 1 seed than allow Tennessee maybe to have a chance at it. I don't know. Just my thinking. Just my thinkings. Yeah, the Rams -3. I got to be honest with you guys, though. I'm going to probably stay away from both of those, in all honesty. I'm going to try to find something else or just see where the line goes and maybe I find some value on one side or on the other. JD, you've won big on the Rams 2 weeks in a row. Time to fade them. Get off that wagon before it crashes, right, buddy? Yeah. So there's the AFC North breakdown right there. Look at that bunch. It's crazy to me that the Browns can still win. Bengals would have to lose their last 2, which, if they lose to the Chiefs, then the Browns really control that destiny. Ooh, Waddle almost had a nice slant play. That could have been on big yardage. The Ravens, if they lose to the Rams, I think then it really doesn't matter because we would have the tiebreak over the Ravens because they'd have the same. And then the Steelers, if we beat them, I'm telling you, the Browns have I don't know why. I really thought they were out of contention, but after I read this article today, I think they actually have a shot at winning the division. Oh, man, Minnesota screwed that one up. Al, you got the Saints team total under 16.5. That's probably pretty good right now. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left. I don't know why Miami continues to try to run the ball here. It's going to be 3rd down and long. Again, let's go to the box score. 15 rushes for 41 yards, 2.7 yards a carry. Again, something we said in our video. Al, I mean, I want you to win your bet, but don't you kind of want to see Ian Book get his first touchdown? I mean, come on, you're a Notre Dame fan. Give him like 1 touchdown. How about like with 3 seconds left in the game? Just a nice sentimental moment. He really is. He's 7-11 in the game. He just has been rushed out of the pocket every time he has a chance. 3rd and 9, Tua throws deep. Wide open is... Who is that? Is that Hollins? Hollins with the catch into Saints territory. What a hell of a throw. This one was one that Tua just, 666 right off the bat. He takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then steps up and throws it. I mean, he wasn't going anywhere else but to Hollins. And he's going to be down at the 45-yard line. I think they might take a look at this. Is there a challenge flag? Now here we get to finally see an angle. Ball's in the right hand, and, well, he covers it up. We're going to have to see a better angle than that. Here's one. Let's see if we can't see it. Grabs it. Let's see when he rolls over. Well, now it's covered there too. Can't see. I think it's a catch. I think that's a catch. Yeah, that's 100% in my mind a catch. That's a good catch. Good catch. They are missing too many. I was just hoping maybe Ian Book would throw one up on like triple coverage and all the three Miami Dolphins would hit each other, fall down, and maybe be a score or something. Hollins. All right. So let's take a look at the live betting real quick, which is off the board because they're looking at it. So nothing going on. Let's look at the AFC playoff picture. As we mentioned, Chiefs are in the 1 spot. Tennessee's in the 2 spot. Cincinnati's in the 3. Bills have moved up to the 4 after beating the Patriots. That was a huge win for them. They could have actually been out of the playoff spots altogether. Colts, they're in the 5th spot. Patriots in the 6th. Ravens in the 7th. The Chargers really crapped the bed yesterday. I mean, they were in a playoff position, and they fell down 2 spots because of that loss. The Raiders went up 1 after beating the Broncos. Broncos, again, essentially, they're not essentially out. There's a chance, but mathematically they still have a shot. But yeah, essentially they would be out of the race. If you guys are just joining us, please smash that like button. We're trying to get up to 50 likes. We're at 38. That is so awesome. Keep smashing that like button. That was a good catch. Don says it's incomplete, but I do think it's a good catch. MJX, so Grandstand Bettors, our family, our company, our business, we do follow the NBA. I, myself, do not. I defer to one of our team members for that. In fact, today we had Chicago minus 4.5, 5.5, something like that. Whatever it was, it won. I do not, but yes, we do follow the NBA and give out NBA plays as well. Yeah, the Suns in Miami, and the Suns are choking, huh? Let me pull that up. This is how little I pay attention to the NBA. I don't really, on a night-to-night basis, know what's going on. Yeah, they're down by 12 to Memphis. That's not good. Putting Gardner in. Cards plus 5.5 is a trap. -7. -7, you have them? Gambler ass? So we'll see what if this play stands. I assume it will. So Matt Collins, 4th round pick by the Eagles in 2017 out of North Carolina. All right, so it is 1st down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Oh, Al, I can't either, man. I cannot wait. That's our sport. 1st down and 10. Little flea flicker. Tua looks center and wide open. Down to the 25-20 is Waddle. Waddle's having a good game. He's almost at 100 yards if he's not already. He is going to be at... Where's he at? Waddle. 86. 86 yards. Great flea flicker. But yeah, Al, there's a couple games tomorrow that still have not been postponed. There were some tomorrow that have been postponed and some Wednesday. But yeah, we're looking forward to it. That's mine. My team, NHL, MLB. That's my forte with NFL. So 1st down and 10. And up the middle. Whoa! Duke Johnson just runs over the defense and goes for a 1st down. Did anybody see Duke Johnson? And shout out to my wife sitting on the couch as a fellow Miami grad, Duke Johnson, and former Cleveland Browner. I kind of liked the guy, but when you have Chubb, Hunt, and D'Ernest Johnson, what are you going to do with Duke Johnson? 7:21 left here in the 3rd quarter. If you're just joining us, smash that like button. We're at 39. Let's get up to 50. 1st down and 10 from the 11, are they going to call it? They didn't say 1st down and goal, but it is going to be a 4 or 5 yard rush there up the middle by Lindsey. So 2nd down, and I want to say it's goal because I think the ball was on the 10-yard line. We'll have to see. Anointed one, man. You like Duke? JD, we did. We watched Western Michigan. Actually, we gave that was our social media pick, the over in that game. That's what gave us 3 in a row on our social media little challenge. You like the over in UCLA game? Do you, Al? So you know what? I'll take your guys's. I hate to make any of this influence me because I'm already leaning a couple ways. As there's a rush up the middle by Lindsey again to the 3-yard line. So. The social media free pick challenge that we're going to give out tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. or something on all our social media networks. We were thinking about 2 different bets, and let me know what you think about this. One was the over in the Texas A&M game. And the other one was the under in the Louisville Air Force game. What do you like better out of the two of those? They're down in 2. Tua throws. Oh my God! And it is almost intercepted. There's a flag. We're gonna have to see what the God. Tua threw it up like a 6-year-old girl throwing left-handed. Not officially, MJX. Not officially. We don't give out our plays usually till about 5:30 to our members. We do give it out a social media free pick. It's really just a lean, to be honest with you. Full transparency. In fact, we don't even call it gambling. We just call it picking. JD likes UCLA. +2, +2.5, I think they're at right now. Ukara? Sorry, I'm saying that wrong. I'll just call you 12. Colts keep winning. They sure do. I thought they play... Don't they play... No, Texas Tech. Sorry, Al. Texas Tech. I'm sorry. Did I say Texas and A&M? Texas Tech. And, Jesus. Mississippi State. Texas Tech, Mississippi State. The Liberty Bowl. The Colts do keep winning. First down and goal. I can't believe the penalty that just occurred, but it does give the Miami Dolphins first down and goal. Let's see what they do here from the 1.5-yard line. Smythe goes into motion, goes back. He's going to be used as a blocker. It goes up the middle. It's not going to be anything. 0 yardage. Second down and goal coming up. I believe they tried to use Duke Johnson there to power his way forward. He didn't get anywhere. He can't run on this team. Duke Johnson had the longest run for the Dolphins today, and it was 10 yards. Second down and goal coming up. 5:32 left remaining in this game. This game seems to be dragging on a little bit here in the third quarter. Some late personnel getting in for the New Orleans Saints. Bunch formation to the left. They're going to put... Who is that? Oh, my God, a trick play. And they go to Waddle for the touchdown. And just like that, Jaylen Waddle gets the touchdown. Put him on the board. 16-3. And, I mean, if you got... I love the Waddle, by the way. The Penguin Waddle by Jaylen Waddle and his homies have to be one of the best dances in the NFL. Hands down. Hands down. If you got Miami -2, -3, -3.5 right now, you got to think you're in pretty good position with Ian Book absolutely doing nothing in this game. You think Kelly's going to come out, JD, huh? I'm going to stay away from that game, but I was almost thinking NC State. But I respect your opinion. Well, I like that because that was the game. That was the game that we were thinking under. So I agree with you. If you look at both those rush defenses, they're pretty stout. They're pretty good. Billy Slagle, Bortles is not playing. I mean, Ian Book has settled down a little bit. His offensive line's giving him time. He's 7 of 11 for 70 yards just with the interception. The problem is his decision-making process is taking too long. He's not up to NFL speed. He probably could have rattled off a 20-yard run a couple minutes ago. The problem is he didn't decide to run until it was way too late. So Bucks couldn't even score a point on these guys. Well, that's true. I think, that's a one-off, though. I think that's a one-off. Tom Brady probably decided, hey, listen, why don't we just put up a donut in this game, make teams think we're not good, and then just go out and rip them. I mean, they won pretty easily this past week against the Panthers, and that's a good defense, too. Victor Brooks, man, what's up? Dallas, Kansas City, Tennessee, and Green Bay on the Moneyline Parlay. Dallas, Kansas City, Tennessee. So, I just found out, and I'm sure you guys know this already, but I believe Garoppolo's out. Trey Lance is going to be starting for the 49ers. Is that 100% correct? I think so. I don't know. There's something at halftime, I read something about his thumb. So I'm not quite sure who the quarterback there is. If Garoppolo was playing, I may say I'm not sure about the Tennessee one because I think that 49ers team is just one of those teams that they'll decide to play one week and then take the next week off, if we've seen lately. So I'm not sure. Green Bay, the Vikings, again, they're one of those teams that if they come out and they realize how to play football, they could give you trouble. And it is in Minnesota, I think. So I don't know. I do like Dallas, Kansas City, but those are probably a little higher juice than the other two, right? Division games are different. They sure are. They sure are different. Ian Book, you're not familiar with Ian Book? He's out of Notre Dame, man. Notre Dame. Yeah, he's a rookie. He's a rookie. So, Ian Book and the offense, and they did kick the extra point, so I got to put that point on the board. 17-3 in this one. 17-3. 5:10 left remaining in the third quarter. If you're just coming in, smash that like button. Let's get up to 50 likes. We're at 39 already. That is fantastic. Good stuff going on. End-over-end kick through the end zone, and that is going to go for a first down at the 25-yard line. Also, guys, if you're just joining us, if you haven't become part of our family, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, check out our Patreon, links below in the description, and our website, grandstandbettors.com. We're giving $1,000 away to somebody. Shout out to, and I should look at the standings, but Anna, you, and Mike, you were at the top last I looked. So were we, but we're ineligible for prizes. That would be stupid. Why would we give money to ourselves? We want to give back to you guys. But yeah, 2 weeks away from giving somebody $1,000, and hopefully they'll send us a little video of themselves receiving the money. 1st and 10, and they're going to hand it off on first down to Kamara. He's got a little room right side, goes to the 30 and out to the 35-yard line. I think that's Kamara's best run of the night. A lot of people were on this guy over on his yardage, etc., and yeah, not having a great night. Number 12, you went to Bloomington. You hate Notre Dame? Aw, man, why you gotta hate Notre Dame? It's all right, buddy. We like you. We like you for sure. Thanks for stopping in. Whether you hate Notre Dame or not, we're never going to badger you. Thanks for always your comments and stuff. Appreciate it. Al, we're going to play Drew Barry in just a moment. First down and 10 from the 35. Handoff to Kamara. He's trying to play a little Le'Veon Bell there with the absolute hesitation. Does go for 4 yards. QB choice, Wilson or Baker, Garoppolo or Baker, Watson or Baker. That one's easy to me. Watson. 100% Watson. As long as he doesn't have any baggage left with him. Is that Watson with baggage or Watson without baggage? Oh, you don't watch much college? Well, and to be honest, Notre Dame's more of a northern team anyway. 2nd down and 7 coming up from the 38-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Ian Book's going to look, throws the Kamara short. That doesn't go anywhere. That's going to be negative yards. And they just call that an interception? There's a flag on the play, though, regardless. James, thanks, man. Thanks. We do it once a year, and it's a winner. In fact, we swept our free picks, and we're trying to go 4-0 here over our Sunday, Monday free picks on the YouTube channel. That would be fantastic. Good stuff. Holding on the offense, that's declined because it absolutely went nowhere. So 3rd down, well, it actually went negative yardage there. So Ian Book's going to have to pull one out of his butt right now if he wants a first down. Victor, Tennessee's playing Miami in basketball? Number 12, you hope Titans lose. It'll help the Colts out. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for the division title, but you guys are in the playoffs. And in all honesty, unless you're the 1 seed, I guess you get the home field advantage if you're the division winner. I guess that would help, yeah. Ian Book, pass. That goes to Humphrey, and I feel like you got to go for it. 4th down and 4? They're going to go for it? No, they're going to come off the field. Nada, what's up, man? Yeah, Pick's doing well. Pick's doing well so far. I don't know why people thought Ian Book was going to come out and beat Joe Montana, but, you know, it is what it is. Billy. The Bama Notre Dame game, we wish not to speak of. That was so embarrassing to watch. 4th and 5, Gillikin comes out to punt here, and it's going to be fair caught there at the 19, maybe 18-yard line. And it is going to be 1st down and 10 for Tua. Getting a bye could be bad. I always kind of thought that sometimes when you haven't played, and I know this is like apples and pizza. This is how so far different these are. But when I was playing intramural football, I'll never forget, we got a bye one year in the first round, and we went out the next game, and we absolutely got destroyed. And when I say next game, I mean the tournament was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the team that played Friday, that played us on Saturday, was well more in tune than we were. And I just kind of have a feeling like that happens in professional sports. I say it all the time with long rests when it comes to NHL or MLB postseason. I actually think it works against you, but that's my personal opinion. Utah, Ohio will be a good game, or Ohio State, but yeah. I mean, I'm not a huge Ohio State fan, so I'm going to root for Utah there. Oh, we hit 40 likes. Fantastic. We're 10 away from 50. Ian Book only 71 yards. His other two player props are probably going to lose, but that's okay because we already have secured a winning day, and we will take a winning day any day of the week. You know what we really need? We got a future bet. This would bring us to 2-0 on our future bets this year. We got a future bet of the Jets under 6. Now, it's a push at the worst. But, man, if they win out to get to 6 wins, not only are they hurting themselves, but they're just, come on, that would just be crazy for the Jets to do that. 12, you think the Colts and the Bucks, you heard it here first? I like that. I don't think that's that far-fetched, though, man. I think that's... Does anybody have a sports book where they give you odds on the particular teams that would play each other in the Super Bowl? Can anybody look up what the odds of Colts-Bucks would be for them to meet in the Super Bowl? Does any sports book that anybody has give them those odds? Mine does not. So, playoff percentage with a win, 19% for the Dolphins, 3% with the loss here. Oh, no, 12. It's not far-fetched at all. 1st down and 10 from the 19 for Tua with 2:48 left in the third quarter. Tua is going to put Ford in motion to the left-hand side, and that is going to be a run up the middle for, I believe, Lindsey. He goes for 4. They're going to give him a pretty decent spot there. So 4 yards. Lindsey, actually, a nice balanced running attack. Johnson's had 7 carries. Lindsey's had 11 in this game. Gaskin, remember we talked about having him under his yards? He's only had 2 carries. Wow, that's going to be for 2 yards. That's going to be an easy winner under his yardage there. I can't stand Myles Gaskin. He was on my fantasy team, not on a dynasty one, but he screwed me all year long. He hasn't done anything. This whole rush offense hasn't done anything. 2nd and 5 from the 24. Up the middle for Lindsey again. Goes for about 3 yards, so it's going to be 2nd down and 2 coming up. 2nd down and 2 from the 27-yard line, something like that. The over-under of this game is dropped all the way down to 28.5. That's crazy. And we kind of thought the under 37 was going to hit. What game under that has anybody seen a line lower on an NFL game than 37 in recent years? I feel like there might have been a 34 with some wind conditions or some snow a couple years ago. But 3rd down and 2. 2 is back to throw. And he's got time. He should run this. And he's going to, but he's not going to get there. He's going to be 1 yard short. It's going to be 4th down. And as well as Miami's looked in the second half with the touchdown, just their overall offensive capability against this defense has been absolutely nothing. Tua, ooh, God, that was almost helmet to helmet there. That might have been. I think he leaned with his shoulder, but If you're Tua, you gotta slide better than that, man. All honesty, full transparency, we don't even look at that stuff till Wednesday, Thursday. Don't even look at it. I thought that touched the Saint guy, but it didn't. Okay, so it's down at the 11. And here's the reason why. In the times that we live in, there's too many COVID issues. There's too many injury issues. I don't want to take. I mean, look at this game. I mean, yeah, you could have got the Dolphins at like plus on this one, but there's times where it switches and you're on the wrong side, and you just don't want to do that. So we've learned post-COVID 2020. Wait till Wednesday or Thursday to even look at it. Yeah, definitely better off. Also injuries though too. Like you got to keep an eye on the injuries. You got to see what the participation in practice is. Ian Book's going to be back to throw here, and that is complete, maybe, to Stills. Kenny Stills with a catch. Can we not get Nick? Was it Vanett in some of this? Is he even in the game? 81. I don't even see him. Well, they're taking Book out of the game, so it's going to be a Wildcat formation here on second down, and they're going to put Kamara in Wildcat with Ingram to his right and Prentice to his left, and Kamara's going to go up the middle, and he gets 1 yard. So that's the end of the third quarter. I don't think this is going to be any fun to watch in the fourth quarter, but stick around and join us. We're almost at 50 likes. We're at 40 right now. Let's get a couple more likes up on there. If you're just joining us, smash that like button. For Monday Night Football, whether it's good or not, it is football regardless, and that's the best part of the NFL. So, fourth quarter action coming up. Let's take a look at the live betting while we're at commercial break going into the fourth quarter. New Orleans Saints plus 10.5 is at plus money right now, plus 157. Game total 27.5. It's gone down to. If that gets to 26.5, you gotta think there'll be one more touchdown, right? Maybe. Dolphins team total over 21.5. They have 17 points. That'd be a touchdown. I kind of like that, but I'm just not gonna bet this game. We already have a winning day with some player props, and we have a chance maybe for another player prop to cash. But there's live betting for this game. I mean, team total of the Saints over 9.5. That's a lot of points for a team that's only scored 3 through the first 3 quarters of anything. You're going to go under here. Oh, no. 12 jinxed us. No way New Orleans comes back. That's just like the reverse psychology of sports betting. We do that to ourselves all the time. Let's take a look at the poll. Dolphins 70% now. 70% it's gone up to. Oh, all right, guys. Hey, listen. This is probably the last quarter of football live streaming that I'll see everybody in the in 2021. And in all honesty, it's been a pleasure in 2021. We're going to put out one more video before the end of 2021. Actually, 2 more videos. So appreciate all the support in 2021. Looking forward to a big 2022. And guys, it's just been fantastic with everybody in the chat. Let me know if you're doing anything fun for New Year's Eve. I know we live in this time where it's frowned upon to go out and do stuff, but if you are doing anything fun or anything special for New Year's Eve, let us know in the chat for sure. Let us know what you're doing. Don, that is. Sit back, relax, enjoy the fourth quarter, and we'll see you at 000. 3rd down and 5 coming up. 3rd down and 5. Let's see if Ian Book can do anything here. Is he in? There he is. Ian Book is in. He's going to be in the gun. Callaway's out as a single slot to the right. 2 wideouts to the left. I think I do see Vanett there. And it is going to be a pass to the middle, and that is caught by Callaway, who's not going to get there. But you got to go for it, right? It's 4th down. You got to go for it. You got to go for it. Yes, not a good point. Uber if you must. Uber if you must. Have a good night, man. Have a good night. Appreciate always the support and stopping by. Enjoy your New Year as well. Expert JK, what's up, man? Friend of the channel. Browns might have a chance to make it the playoffs. That's what we're talking about, man. That's what we talk about all night long. Like, in all honesty, they can win the division, which is crazy. 4th and 1, Book's going to roll to his right. I can't believe they're going to put the ball in his hands. What the hell are you doing putting the ball in your rookie quarterback's hands on 4th and 1? Run the ball up the middle with Kamara. And if you don't get it, you don't get it. That was one of the worst play calls by Sean Payton in his career. What are you doing? So stupid. Heineke, I just think teams are learning him. He threw the ball into the ref's face. That was funny. What are the odds on OTGAT? Not great. But if you did want to bet that, it's not even on the board, man. Oh, there. No. Yeah. 4-1. 4-1. That's the odds on OT. That's what I'm getting. I hope Case Keenum starts over Baker too, but God, I know. Like, how do you trust him? Waddle, right side from the 40, already in Saints territory with the turnover of downs down to the 33-yard line. 2nd down and 5 coming up here. Taking a page out of Armour's book. Yeah. I just don't get it. You have a guy who's passed for 79 yards all game. Okay, 79 yards all game long is what he's passed for. And on 4th and 1 with Kamara on your team and Ingram, you roll right with this guy on a bootleg? Like, what are you doing? Oh, awful. 2nd down and 5, and we got Tua throwing. He goes right. That is caught by Gesicki. He goes out of bounds at the 21-yard line. 1st down for the Miami Dolphins. Anybody think Case Keenum should start? I know I've been talking about this all year long. And when we don't make the playoffs, listen, I'll shut up about Baker Mayfield. But what coach in the NFL would not pull a guy after those 3 interceptions last week? I just don't get it. 1st down and 10 with Tua. Empty set formation here, trying to punch on some more points. 5 wideouts, 3 to the right, 2 to the left, looks right, throws, airs it up high. That's just a jump ball. You can't call a pass interference on that. Gesicki didn't even try to go for the ball. 12, that was what was so surprising as well. He is one of the better coaches in the league. I just don't understand his thinking there. Surprise? I don't know. Ava, how you doing? Hey, late is fine. Hey, any 2 seconds you spend with us is more than we appreciate. I agree, Al. And I think you said this, or at least you've agreed with us, 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, when controversy started, as Lindsey goes up the middle there for a decent run, 5 yards, 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Dolphins. I think you would agree that a Baker Mayfield injured is a lateral move to Case Keenum. So why risk more injury? And why not give yourself maybe a better chance to win ball games? It's like the Cleveland Browns organization. They remind me of the Seattle Mariners, who have not made a postseason in 20 years. And I know we've made the postseason last year, but just success in overall. The Mariners, if you saw them this last MLB season, as it's 3rd and 5 with 2 in an empty set here, he throws a little slant pattern well high, and really left Gaskin to get hurt there, but he bounced back up. 4th down and 5. Sanders coming out to kick a field goal. But here's my thought, Al, on that. The Mariners, they were, a game out of the wild card in this past year? They traded one of their best relievers off the team. It's moves like that with teams like that make me wonder, are they never trying to actually win a championship? And it just resonates, when you watch that stuff and then you see it in Cleveland as well. So 4th down and 5, Sanders Going to try to give a 20-3 point lead here. The kick is up right through the uprights, 20-3. The issue is not really in down anymore, but we'll see if Ian Book can do some fun things down the way. Expert, hold on. 12, Baker admonished the Cleveland fan base lately. Not really. He's just cocky. Expert JK, a reporter said Brady had torn MCL. The league doesn't notice, but Aaron Rodgers lets the world know his toe hurts. I know, it is kind of funny. It is like, I really hurt my toe, so we might lose this week. That's just a personality of people. You ever meet that person in real life? You ever meet that? There's always an excuse, and they'll give you the excuse before maybe something happens, and then when it does happen, that was the excuse they can use. But if it doesn't happen, they're like, I told you I'm good. So, something like that. Yes, Al. Quote of the night, sir. Yes, I have a huge problem with that too. I'm 50% on him calling the plays, 50% on him and what plays he calls. JT, man, what's up? Hope you're doing well. NFL rigged. YouTube magnetic football, and you'll see a 2003 technology that explains how magnetic football and gloves work. All right, I'm not going to get into the NFL rigged. I don't think the NFL's rigged. Those guys aren't smart enough to even know how to rig a game. If they can't call timeouts at specific times, they're not smart enough to conjure up how to rig the game. The only way the NFL would be rigged, it's in the ref's hands. Nobody else's hands, for sure. If you guys are just joining us, Monday Night Football, we hit 43 likes. Go ahead, smash that like button. We're 7 away from 50. We'd love to get to 50 by the end of this game here. We have about 12 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Expert, yeah, if Baker's injured, you still need to play your best. Yeah, if you're playing on the field. And that's another problem I have. If you're not going to put Case Keenum in, I don't want to hear Baker's injured. I really don't. I could care less. Yeah. That's true, 12. That's true. When the owner calls the plays, and you know what? That's really why I think the Dallas Cowboys have not had a championship forever or been successful, is because Jerry Jones holds that team in lock. Him and Al Davis, that were kind of similar in that they wanted too much control on the team, and I think they need to let it go. Oh, expert JK, yeah, that pass interference call, that was atrocious. Atrocious. Remember, weren't you gonna be able to challenge pass interferences as the Saints are gonna take this from 5 yards in their end zone and not even get out to the 20, maybe just about the 20. Weren't they or didn't we have the capability to challenge offensive pass interference for a year or something? Somebody remind me of what that was. After that play happened to the Saints, I could have sworn the next year that you were able to challenge pass interference, but now I don't see that anymore, so I feel like it went away. Expert JK, that's good. I like that. First down and 10. Ian Book back to throw. Oh my God, don't run, man. You don't have the speed. That's one thing I've learned tonight. Ian Book does not have the speed for the NFL. Can't run. In fact, his rushing yards, I thought about taking, did not take. They were set at 30 yards. And he's got 2. And he's tried to start to run about 4 times. So it is going to be second down and about 8 here. Ian Book back to throw. Oh my God, give him time. It looks like the Saints offensive line just decided not to play that down. You can't blame Ian Book on that one. Expert, I'm not blaming Ian Book, especially on that play. That was just ridiculous. How can no quarterback in the NFL could get away from that? I'm not blaming Ian Book. I'm just saying that when he has decided to run in this game tonight, you can see that his speed that was there in college football is not going to translate well here in the NFL. He just doesn't have it. So on 3rd and 20, they're going to run up the middle with Kamara, who goes for, oh my God, 19 yards, and you got to go for it again. You got to go for it. That's a huge gain. What did that give him? 52 yards rushing? I think he went over his rushing yards. I can't believe they got him that. 4th and 1, let's see if they run it again. Ian Book goes up the middle. There, why didn't you do that last time? Huh. I don't know, 12. Maybe New Orleans will score some more points here. Maybe a field goal. Then it'd be... They might kick a field goal because then it'd be a 2-score game with 2 touchdowns, 2 2-point conversions. But Book, 10 minutes left here in the 4th. Only 79 yards passing. He hasn't had much time to pass. He will here. Back to throw, and it's caught underneath to Kamara. And that goes for 3 yards. So 2nd down and 7 coming up with 9:47 left. But there's a flag on the play. So we'll see what that's all about. Do not know what they're going to call. Oh, it's on the defense. So 1st down. That's nice. Illegal use of hands on Jones on the defense. So 1st down. And give Ian Book a new set of downs here. Let's see. It's kind of weak on Callaway. I think Callaway sold it a little bit, but it was high. Hands in the face, in my mind, means like your hands are like literally on the helmet. 1st down and 10 from the 36-yard line. Ian Book, he's going to have to roll again. Let's see what he does. And oh my God. Oh, you know what? I wanted Ian Book to be successful. Everybody hated me on today on why I took Miami Dolphins on the -2.5 on the free pick. But that is why. Because it's a rookie quarterback in his first game. And why would you take a sack out of bounds like that instead of just throwing the ball when he had time out of bounds? 2nd and 21. So bad. Such a bad play. And he's going to learn. He's going to have to learn. Oh, God, he just got destroyed. You got to take him out of the game. His safety is a problem now. You got to take him out of the game. He does not know what to do. He had time, and then he's got to get the clock in his mind. I think for his safety, and I mean this honestly, you got to take him out of the game here. The offensive line isn't doing anything for him. He just absolutely got clobbered. Oh, God. Could have been helmet to helmet, by the way, too. In the draft, we're going to select a wide receiver alignment to replace Chris Hubbard and defensive tackle in the first 3 rounds. Okay. We will do a draft party. By the way, I can't believe Kamara's going to get it. Oh, he doesn't get any yardage there. Oh, my God. Did they just call this a touchdown? Did he fumble? Did Kamara? Oh my God! And now if this counts, I'm gonna hate the fact that I didn't take the 2 defensive touchdown prop bet. Oh no! Let's see this. Kamara gets hit. No, he's down. That's down. Not a touchdown. 4th down. The Colts lost 5 more guys today due to COVID. Crazy. Quarantine's gonna be 5 days, not 10. Interesting. Okay. Guys, we're 7 likes away from 50. We got 8 minutes left. Let's see if we can't get up to 50 likes. If you haven't smashed that like button, please do so. Would appreciate all the support for our channel. We're not going to see anybody till Friday night when we release our college football semifinal playoff picks. Those 2 picks will be coming out late afternoon Eastern time on Friday, and then we'll have our NFL Week 17 picks. We swept 3 yesterday. It looks like we're going to sweep the Monday Night Football pick. We'll see what comes up. Al, you too. Happy New Year. All the best to you in 2022. You're an awesome dude, man. Great supporter. I appreciate everything you do. I hope you have a great New Year with your family. Maybe I think you have a daughter. Maybe you're going to hang out with your daughter. So, hey, enjoy your new year as well. And enjoy, hopefully, a Notre Dame win. Let's get a Notre Dame win. Did anybody see this thing about Freeman or Ryan Day trying to get Freeman to go over to Ohio State? Did anybody see this article? Would you want Browns to re-sign Ronnie Harrison? He's going to be a free agent. I don't know. I don't want to get rid of Newsom. That's the guy I don't want to lose. And I know he's a rookie and whatever. We have him for a while. But he, I think, is going to be one of the best man cover guys we've had in a while. I like Newsom a lot. JOK's been fabulous. I really don't care about Harrison too much. Jamie, let's go Dolphins. What's up, man? Welcome on in. I love the emoji. Love the dolphin emoji. I need to get better at emojis. I don't look at all the emojis. I just look at the smiles. We are at commercial break. It's 20-3, and Miami's going to have the ball, or continue having the ball, when we get back from commercial break, as New Orleans just punted that away, and it was returned to the 40-yard line. So this game's all but over. We're just going to see if they let Ian Book come out and take another beating. Ian Book not having a great first game, 79 yards passing. He did get the prop bet, though, to Callaway for 46 yards. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I do like Andrew Barry as a GM. He's been listen, let me say this. He's been one of our better GMs in recent times, for sure. For sure. Football, television, Christmas, love, Jamie. You're awesome. 100%. And you know what? That I can read. You don't even need words. Yeah, for sure. And I hope you had a great Christmas, Jamie. Have a good New Year. And we're at 45 likes. We're 5 likes away. Smash that like button. Let's get up to 50. I know we can get up to 50. It's Monday Night Football. It's been a very boring Monday Night Football game for sure. It's been dink, doink, all down the field. Ian Book actually made it. The most exciting play was the third play of the Saints. The pick six return for a touchdown. I did like this Waddle little Philly special, or half a Philly special there. The Ben DiNucci experience, JD. I thought he played one game that was okay. No? Last year with the Cowboys? Am I wrong? I thought he played one that was okay. Yeah, well, John Dorsey's John Dorsey. I mean, I know. Didn't we have Holmgren? Didn't we have Holmgren at one point? Or did we try to go after Holmgren? Oh, God. Everybody wanted Holmgren. Right? 12, we didn't watch the game, to be honest with you. We had no bets on the game and after live streaming all weekend, we decided to spend some time with the wife, but we were keeping an eye on it because we had some fantasy implications in that. And I'll tell you, the game the game seemed like after the first 5 minutes of the game, you kind of just wanted to turn it off anyway. So, yeah. Yeah, I did think he was GM, JD. I thought so. He wasn't good. 2nd and 7, much better coach. 2nd and 7, and there's a pitch play to Duke Johnson, and we're just going to try to run out the clock here. The Dolphins are. Flags coming down with, I believe, a face mask. Al says no to Harrison. Day wanted Freeman to come as defensive coordinator. It's good articles behind the scenes scenarios when Kelly left. That's awesome, Al. And by the way, Al, I love all the memes that you send our way. It's good stuff, buddy. Those are some funny things. Oh, Mike McCarthy. Was that it? I thought we did have Holmgren. No? But I do. Was it a coach or a GM, McCarthy? You know what? When you drink during Brown seasons, they all just start to blend together after you're 30. First down and 10 coming up. This game's been so boring. I'm going to put this game as probably the worst one we've watched on Monday Night Football. And just for the fun of it, I do want to look back at some of these Monday Night Football games that we have watched to see if there's anything that was worse than this one. First down and 10 for Tua on the 42-yard line after the personal foul penalty there. Ford goes in motion to the right. It's a handoff up the middle, I believe, to Lindsey. And he gets about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up. So, week 1, Ravens-Raiders, that was a good game. Lions-Packers, that had actually ended up being a pretty good game. Eagles-Cowboys was a good game. Chargers-Raiders was a decent game. Ravens-Colts, good game. Bills-Titans was fantastic. Oh, yeah, this was you know what? The correlation here is the Saints. The other boring game, and I remember it now, the Saints and the Seahawks. They beat the Seahawks 13-10 in Seattle. I knew there was another game on Monday Night Football this year that was just absolutely hard to watch. And it's funny that the Saints were in both of those. 2nd and 6 coming up. Goes up the middle for no yardage. 3rd down and 6 from the 38 coming up for Miami as Duke Johnson gets the carry there. Mike McCarthy, okay. We used to have Holmgren as GM, I think. Dorsey wanted McCarthy as head coach? Okay. What are the chances we could get Belichick back? What are the chances, and maybe he passed, so I don't mean this in any funny or ill-mannered way. What are the chances? Did Marty Schottenheimer pass? I feel like he did now. Did he pass? He was one of our better coaches. 3rd and 6. 39-yard line. Tua hands it off to Johnson. They're going to just keep this clock going, thank God, and the Saints only have 1 timeout left. So we're under 5.5 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Dan Marino, I love that guy. Dan Marino has the same birthday that I do. I knew I was destined for greatness when I learned that when I was like 5 years old. Dan Marino, same birthday as me. You can get Brian. Let's see here. 4th down and 6. 4th down and 6 coming up. Under 5 minutes. I think they might just go for it to try to run this clock out, and I'd appreciate it if they would. Paul Brown. From Kane. Yeah. Yeah, we can't. JD says we can get Brian Schottenheimer. Is that what that Brian was for? I assume. How about Nick Saban? Can the Browns get Nick Saban back? His stint with the Dolphins did not end well. So we are going to get a punt. Miami is going to punt on 4th and 11 here. They were just taking a delay game. So 4:40 left. I would assume Ian Book's not coming back out. I feel like they're going to call off the dogs and let Bortles finish this game, but who knows? Downed at the 1 yard line, so we could see a safety here. Oh, we're at 46 likes, guys. We're 4 likes away if you're just coming in. This game has been boring. It's 20-3, but it looks like our -2.5 is going to cover there. Hey, shout out to everybody who stuck around for this one. It was rough to watch, but the company and the family of Grandstand Bettors is always worth the time. Smash that like button. Let's try to get up to 50. We're 4 away, so if you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. Coaches do fail for the most part in the NFL. That is a good point, 12. It has kind of had a very, very favorable pattern. They go to the up back. I believe that was Prentice who got that carry for maybe 1-2 yards. Book is in there. I don't know why, but maybe just to get him some reps in the NFL. I'm telling you, I really thought on that last sack that he was going to be injured. That's true. I don't think Chip Kelly, he did better than the others. Didn't he? With Philly? Was he with Philly? I thought he did a little bit better than the others. Book back to throw. Throws deep. And that's caught. Oh my God, go! Oh my God, that would have been so much yardage for him. Oh my God, what a pass. Ian Book it to Humphrey. And just like that, it's 135. Oh my God, we need 46 more yards for him. He's not going to get it, but how about that? Oh, can you believe that? Oh my God, Ian Book. And he stayed on his feet. Humphrey, I thought, was faster than that. Even if he scored the touchdown, we would have still needed 4 yards. Ian Book, look Look at him run for 2. There you go. Out of bounds with 3:15 left. Huh. Oh, that's funny. Good stuff. Injury here, 3:15. I'd like to see Ian Book get a touchdown now. Remember I said earlier, first quarter, when the game's out of sight here, why don't we let Ian Book get a touchdown? I do remember that, expert JK. He's like, I'm going to be your coach. No, I'm not. Who was that, 12? Who was that? Oh, yes. Didn't that guy get in trouble for, like, beating his players or something? Isn't that right? Wasn't he was, like, beating his players at, like, Rutgers or something? I thought there was some kind of controversy there. Of course you do, JD. 2nd and 9 coming up for Ian Book and the Colts. Three minutes, 15 seconds left. This is probably the last drive that Ian Book will see. Back to throw. He's got a little time. He's going to have to roll to the right, and he throws it, and it's incomplete. So 3rd down and 9 coming up. Mike Leach locked the guy in the shed. He probably did, JK. He probably did. Does anybody think Josh McDaniels will be the next head coach of the New England Patriots after Belichick is gone? Do you think that's the only reason he stays? Because he's kind of promised that? 3rd down and 9 for Book at the 40. Back to throw. Oh, God. It was a pretty good screen pass. Kamara, though, just didn't do anything with it. Urban Meyer, man. Didn't that guy just sign a contract for CBS Sports or something? I thought he just got a media deal. Fourth down and 9, and obviously Ian Book's going to go for it. 28 dropbacks, 13 hits, 9 knockdowns. He's been sacked 8 times tonight, guys. 8 times for 54 yards. It's so bad. So crazy. 3:01 left in the Saints. I don't know why you waste a timeout here. I mean, if you want to get the ball back again, you needed at least the one timeout, but whatever. I mean, the game's over. So Ian Book had one good pass, but let's be fair, it was Humphreys who went up, made the catch, stayed on his feet, and then ran for a massive gain. I think that gain ended up being, what was it? Humphrey, 56 yards, yeah. They still could. A little Hail Mary here. They probably won't, though. I mean, they didn't. Yeah, we thought under 9. I couldn't believe going in the fourth quarter live bet it was 9.5 on this team. Although Humphrey should have scored a touchdown. I can't believe he got caught on that. 4th down and 9 coming up for Ian Book. And he's going to run. He's got time. I think he stepped out of bounds. Oh my God, and he just threw an interception. Huh. Just go down, man. Jeez. So Ian Book puts the exclamation point on his debut with his 2nd interception of the game with 2:51 left. And unfortunately, they can't really ice it. They might have to punt back to Ian Book. We'll see. JD, no. They will not. They will not make noise. Who do the Dolphins have left? Let me look at this. Dolphins got the Titans and the Patriots. I'm telling you, and listen, Gotta Get the Bag said this earlier, and I don't disagree with it. They've just played their schedule, they've just played who's in front of them, and they can't change their schedule. Now, with that said, again, teams that they've played over the last 7 weeks are combined now 30 and 54. Okay? Hey, 12. Hey, man, it's been fun. See you later. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate all your comments. So the Dolphins have played teams combined in the last 7 weeks in their 7-game win streak here. 30 and 54. In the 1-7 start, they went 1-5 against teams with a winning record. Now they're going to play the Titans and the Patriots. They're not going to make any noise. Not at all. Brock Everett, man, what's up? How are you doing? They probably would have, man. They probably would have. Although, I'm not going to blame Ian Book completely on this. In fact, I'm only going to give him 25% of the blame. That O-line and people being out. And, I mean, the O-line didn't give him any. They 8 sacks. I mean, there were times where Ian Book just got the ball and then was sacked. I'm not going to put all the blame on Ian Book. Guys, we're 4 likes away from 50. I don't think we're going to get there. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash the like button. Let's get up to 50 likes. That would be awesome for Monday Night Football. Maybe I overshot with the goal on Monday Night Football. Maybe I should have said 40. But I went 50. I know we can hit 50. 4 people just have to hit that like button. We're at the 2-minute warning. We got a commercial break, and then the Miami Dolphins are going to try to just run this one out. And I think they actually can. Let's see where they're at. It's 3rd and 6, so they might have to punt it. They might have to punt it again. The crazy thing is, Ian Book, if he throws for a 46-yard pass, would actually get over his prop bet there. Oh, we're 3 away. We're at 47. We're 3 away. Thank you. Jarvis is on the roster. I hope he is. But if Landry throws 5 feet over his head, what does it matter if he's on the roster or not? JD, the Chargers season. Let me see. When you guys throw teams at me that I don't have schedules memorized, I gotta look up who they got left. Broncos, Raiders. 1-1. 1-1. Missing the playoffs. I feel like what they got to fix there is their defense. And also Justin Herbert, man, he's just too wishy-washy. Reminds me a lot of Baker Mayfield, just with a little bit more skill. I believe Justin Herbert and Baker Mayfield are almost one and the same. You know? Almost one and the same. Red zone decision-making, bad throws when people are wide open. They're just kind of similar in that way, you know? So. All right. We are almost done with this live stream. Again, thank you guys so much. Just a reminder, Friday, college football semifinal picks coming out. 2 of them late Friday evening or early Friday evening on the East Coast. Saturday, Week 17 NFL picks coming out. We'll do a live stream, most likely Chiefs-Bengals at 1 p.m. Eastern time on Sunday. Monday Night Football, Browns-Steelers, that pick comes out late Sunday night, and then we'll live stream the game on Monday to ring in the new year. 3rd down and 6. Pitch play out to Lindsey, and that is going to go for nowhere, so Ian Book's going to get the ball back. His eyes just lit up, too, when he just found that out. You guys see him on the sideline? He's like, let's go, baby. I know he's got good intentions, and I just think his O-line today is awful. And, with COVID and injuries and all that stuff, it's not going to set him up well to be successful tonight. But I hope maybe somebody saw something in him to make him at least a starting quarterback for a little bit more here in the league. 4th down and 4 coming from the 39. You got Pilardi back to punt. And it is going to be caught at the 15. It's going to be ran back to the 20, 25. Oh my God, and he couldn't stay on his feet, or he might have had a chance to run it back. And hey, we're going to go 4-0 on free picks here, Sunday and Monday. 3-0 yesterday, 1-0 tonight. That is how we like to do it at Grandstand Bettors family. In our member plays tonight, ended up going 3-2 positive units for sure tonight. So that's good stuff. Appreciate all the support we've had all night long. We almost made it to 50 likes. We're at 47. Hey, I'll take it as a win. Now, could we go 4-1 on member picks if for some reason Ian Book throws it for 46 yards? Or we could get a 23-yard pass to Vanette. I mean, one of the two. That's all we need. Come on. 1st down and 10. Ian Book, though, needs some time. Needs some time in the pocket. They're going to run the ball, though. Oh, they're going to run the ball. Come on. They're going to run the ball. This is stupid. Give them some opportunities. Now you want to run the ball? Oh, come on. All right. Well, guys, there's less than a minute left. First off, I can't tell you how much it's been such a whirlwind here in 2021. This is the last time we'll be live streaming for you guys in the year 2021. I hope you and your families and your loved ones have a fantastic, happy new year. Be safe over the holiday. One of our subscribers, Nada, he said, hey, Uber if you need to, please do so and be safe during this drinking holiday, if you will. So, but listen, it's been a great 2021 with all of you guys. And, a nice 4-0 weekend, Sunday, Monday win on our free picks. So this game is going to come to a close, and we are going to end our live stream here in a couple seconds. I appreciate all the support, all the likes tonight, all the chat as usual, and I guess there's only one thing left to say. Sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you in the new year. Good night, guys.